told me no. Listen to my heart, it told me go. And I leapt right on, but I don't need closure. I just want to hang over, lay so still on my sofa. Shit, I'm still in my lovers, all over closure. I just want to hang over, fuck the feeling I'm over. Tonight I'm losing my focus, I'm going for. Tonight I'm losing my focus, I'm going for.
No, it's 4, boys. It's 4. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Alright, yeah, go.
One night with my wife, I knew an ex-man. He go only be second to me. I know he know that I wanna stay. Stop me not gonna let you give my love away. For you, yeah, my heart is calling. But you got a bad man falling. Feel over right now. Oh, yeah, give it to me right slow. Yeah, give me all night. Oh, yeah, got me coming right, yeah. You and them girl are the same. Only you me walk calling out my name. Right on the way. You got me singing, eh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. One time now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. So baby girl, come over. Girl, I got me falling like me never sober. Call me the boss, cause me want take over. Always on the father, he rests on my shoulder. Keep your friends close and the enemies closer. Say one time, got you always on my mind. Baby, you the top, you are my desire. Yeah, you got that loving that I require. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. One time now. Oh yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. You know you want it. I feel you calling. Call me on the nights when you're feeling lonely. Call me on the days when you're feeling fun. Cause I'm always on it. Putting work on it. Sexy in the dress and the lips so soft. Girl, you know I'ma take it off, yeah. Yeah, give it to me right slow, yeah. Give me all night, oh yeah. Got me coming right, yeah. You and them girl are the same. Only you me walk calling out my name. Right on the way. You got me singing, eh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. One time now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. Give it to me slow, yeah. Baby.
Crazy, can't believe what I'm thinking now. This ain't true. Hazy, touching my emotion and boy, it's got me so confused. Lately, you've been seeing that girl, Stacy, but I still want us to be together. You got me stuck on you, stuck on you. And I still want us to be together. Stuck on you, stuck on you. And I still want us to be together. yet they filled with gratitude. Oh,
me stay humble as ever.
So very grateful,
So grateful
for life. They could zip the shirt off my back. I have life, yes I have life. And if this all and my shoes bust up, I breathe and find grateful for life.
I'm grateful for life, grateful for life. Hands them walking, I feel alive. Foot them walking, I feel alive. Everything walking, I feel alive. And
I'm grateful for it all. So very grateful for it all.
it's the simple things that matter to me. Yeah. And I'm a simple one, don't care what you say. Yeah. You don't know how I stay.
But we under pressure and we freedom under attack.
From ever since I could remember, the system tryna hold me back.
A new year means new opportunities. Grab it, don't let go.
When you fall short and you're on your knees,
Pray for the will to grow. We have it here.
we have it, yeah.
This is we own.
This is the old.
No mountain or hill. Go take we off the throne.
Oh, no, no, no.
We have it here.
We have it, yeah.
This is we own. No mountain or hill. Go take we off the throne. They cut tip the shirt off my back. I have life, yes I have life. And if this all on my shoes box up, I breathe and find grateful for life.
I'm grateful for life, grateful for life. Hands them walking, I feel alive. Foot them walking, I feel alive. Everything walking, I feel alive. And
I'm grateful for it all. So very grateful for it all.
it's the simple things that matter to me. Yeah. And I'm a simple one, don't care what you say. Yeah. Grateful for my family. Friends are there for me. God keep blessing me. God keep blessing me. Grateful for my family. Friends are there for me. God keep blessing me. God keep blessing me.
I'm grateful for it all. So very grateful for it all. Hope yet they filled with gratitude. Oh, so very grateful
So grateful.
for life.
Me stay humble as ever. Me stay humble as ever.
Yeah, yeah. Me not friend, me a family. Me real. What make them switch? The amount of stabbing on me back when me get from them, no stitch can't fix. Me just a get to you day up on a mission for everybody rich. Them want take all away history and dump it all in a ditch. Them a call themselves big man and a one like Mitch. What make them switch? What make them switch? The amount of stabbing on me back when me get from them, no stitch can't fix. Me just a get to you day up on a mission for everybody rich. Yeah. Them want take all away history and dump it all in a ditch. Them a call themselves big man and a one like Mitch. What make them switch? If you need money, me a lend. Give you my last breath if you need oxygen. You're more than my family, you're more than my friend. Me true brother till the end. That's why it hurt me, now me heart fear the thought in your head. Argument is a test. This feeling, I'ma feel worse than stress. Me say some things, I mean that and a reason for your left. Don't get it off your chest. Me tell you, so me love you, but you go on like you're deaf. Just why everybody happy, all of my friends them get blessed. I feel appreciate when I need that coming, I know who time next. Now go line, me miss the good morning brother text. Remember we only human beings and humans get vexed. Can't feel like less. When me tell you if you do something, me just want you be the best. In everything you do, me and your big brother, yes. And I'm a bin in your shoe. So me nothing and nobody come between me and make them switch. The amount of stabbing on me back when me get from them, no stitch can't fix. Me just a get to you day up on a mission for everybody rich. Them want take all away history and dump it all in a ditch. Them a call themselves big man and a one like Mitch. What make them switch? Do we are try play hero? Can't take everybody everywhere that we go. If you can't trust your day one and you want go trust zero. Pull a trigger on a nigga if him play mad for you. A remark and a tattoo at the same place we grow. Family can never war like Smokey and Debo. If you leave it left a scar, everybody know the team now. Just turning a star, check the views there on we video. If you love me like you say you love me, then start make it please show. Good friend come once in a life, not everybody have it. See no friend, more friend and friendship and tragic. Good friend come once in a life, and not everybody have it. So this petty war thing, we must stop it. Yeah, me always I talk to you, so this time me have to sing. Stop vex with your brother, just feel some little thing. Everywhere we go together like finger and ring. I the only man me trust, fit pour my drink. No money, no girl could have bust this tight link. Cause we have to stick together, it's just what I think. Cause we could lose each other in just one eye blink. No one's in a eye pink. Just want everybody happy, all of my friends them get blessed. I feel appreciate when I need that coming, I know time next. Now go line me miss the good morning brother text. Remember we only human beings and humans get vexed. Stop feel like less. When me tell you if you do something, me just want you be the best. In everything you do, me and your big brother, yes. And I'm a bin in your shoe, so make nothing and nobody come between me and make them switch. The amount of stabbing on me back when me get from them, no stitch can't fix. Me just a get to you day up on a mission for everybody rich. Them want take all away. Okay. Me call themself big man and not one like Mitch. What make them switch? What make them switch? The amount of stabbing on me back when me get from them, no stitch can't fix. Me just a get to you day up on a mission for everybody rich. Yeah. Them want take all away history and dump it all in a ditch. I call themself big man and I one like Mitch. What make them switch? What make them switch? The amount of stabbing on me back when me get from them, no stitch can't fix. Me just a get to you day up on a mission for everybody rich. Them want take all away history and dump it all in a ditch. Them I call themself big man and I one like Mitch. What make them switch? What make them switch?
Would you girl, no. Omega, give me again, yeah. No. What we do is between you and I, between you and I, between you and I, yeah. And what we do is between you and I, yeah. Between you and I, yeah. Between you and I. Him not know if we do with a body there, yeah. Bring it to over the finish, she say I have one friend that live New York. She tell me she never get touch from a Trinity. Well alright, come over me yard now, girl. One thing when me want you understand, what we do that for our business. The longer the secret, the longer the fun. What we do is between you and I, between you and I, between you and I, yeah. And what we do is between you and I, yeah. Between you and I, yeah. Between you and I, yeah. Equation add me, subtract your clothes. Minus your boyfriend, multiply shows. We see the freak in you. Love when me put it deep in you, baby. She only cheat on him cause he don't know what he has. I could be everything you need, just keep it between us. Oh, what we do is between you and I, between you and I, between you and I, yeah. And what we do is between you and I, yeah. Between you and I, yeah. Between you and I, yeah. She only cheap on it cause he don't see what he has. I could be everything you need, just keep it between us, baby, between us, and between us, baby, between us. What we do is between you and I, between you and I, between you and I, yeah. And what we do is between you and I, yeah. Between you and I, yeah. Between you and I, expert, Lord. Say big up the south and the east and the west, girl, them all me tongue and my sour friend, them. Say anyway you see me there, I full squad there with me.
All right, good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. How are you guys doing? Yo, we know we're late, but we had some technical difficulties, all right? So bear with us. We had some issues with our YouTube link, and that is the reason for the little delay. But we want to welcome you all the same. Welcome to Island Girl Talk. We are all here. Myself, my lovely co-host, Shawna.
Hey.
Yes. And we have Neicy official in the house. Who's on zone out already?
Sorry. Like, I have people messaging me about the show, so I'm kind of trying to
He wasn't joking.
multitask. Yeah.
All right, yeah. We have our lovely Flower here today. She's a little under the weather, so if you're not seeing her usual, vibes and
Bear
vigor,
with me.
bear with her. It's a woman show too. All you know what is we going through monthly, right?
Pressure.
It's pressure indeed. So guys, we do have a juicy one today. We realized that we had to let you all get a chance to know us as well too now, because we knew it's a new show and all of that, and we love the support that we've been getting thus far. But we are doing MACO Wednesday today.
Ooh.
We are giving you
I am so nervous. Let me let y'all know how the nerves is right now.
we giving you all a chance to mind we business with a little bit of structure. You understand? So yes. So today is MACO Wednesday, right? It's a get to know us segment, right? Via the hot box. Not to be confused with the hot seats. You put people in the hot seat. Well, this is a woman's show and it's a private joke, and if only you use
If
all
you
your
catch
brain
it
a
well,
little bit,
if you know,
you
you know.
understand?
You're probably a little too young to be here.
You're big on your accents. So we put in ourselves in the hot box, and we are allowing y'all to put us in the hot box too. So we're gonna ask each other some weird questions, some yes/no questions, some
plead the fifth questions,
right? Some would you rather questions, and some general questions as well. And they all a little juicy, a little steamy, a little weird,
And we come prepared.
Yes.
Yeah, listen, Krystal came prepared, you guys.
Samaroos, big up you, Samaroos. I mean,
listen.
I'm not a crafty person, but I couldn't find yes/no paddles anywhere,
Yeah.
so I went to Samaroos,
and
they
did the
gave me
thing
a little
in the
station.
store.
Yes.
I
told me
feel
what to buy.
I feel they could hire you and create a little art section, and when people come in and they need stuff,
It's not polished, man. It's little
nice.
rough
It's
at the
nice.
edge,
Nice.
but
It's nice regardless.
So I excited to see which
Yes.
side I'll be flipping on the most.
But we putting you all in the hot box too. I don't feel
Yes.
they're stopping with us. The
Yes.
questions are going towards you guys as well.
Indeed. But we have a little catch. We are allowing you all to ask us anything all you want. But in order to ask us, you have to call.
Yeah.
Call us. So you all know the number 466-4-O-U-R, aka 466-4687. You want to know something, you want to ask a question, call us or send a voice note on
I was
WhatsApp.
now going to ask if they could have sent a voice
yes,
note.
or text us as well. All right?
You had to interact outside of just the comment section.
We love you all in the chat room too. You could still ask, but it would be lovely if you all could call in and ask us whatever embarrassing question all you want to ask us.
Or not embarrassing, just plain.
You know they're gonna come with the embarrassing questions. Should I say something in the chat room one time?
Yes.
Because we have a lot already. We have Tevin Gitoya in the house saying, yow. What's it? Gitoa. All right. Gitoya. He's saying, I'm the first. Yes, you are. He's like, big up all your ladies one time. Thank you so much, Tevin.
You.
Big up you. We have Cyan Birbal in the house saying, good afternoon, ladies, and everyone who is viewing. My therapy for the week is about to start. Yes, Cyan.
Snap.
Yes, indeed.
And I can snap on both hands.
You learn. We have Macasey Glodden saying, good morning, ladies and gents. Good morning, Macasey. Good morning. We have Judith Sosa saying good afternoon to the three smart and gorgeous young women. Shout out to Shawna.
Hi.
Yes, big up. We have Candace Sampson, a friend of mine. Hi, ladies. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Candace.
Hi.
Then we have KK Joseph saying, yeah, ladies, turn it up today. Well, If all you
about
only
to
know.
do that. We're
No,
about
where
to.
we going today?
We have Larry Jackson saying good afternoon, ladies, and all the viewers. Hope everyone is doing fine and looking forward to another enjoyable show. Thank you so much,
Hi,
Larry.
Larry.
We have Nick Lord, D. Nick Lord saying hey.
That's it.
The hey.
That's it.
We have Tevin again
need
saying,
to
come
know
on,
him.
Shawna, turn me up. Tevin, ready, boy, you ready.
You ready?
And of course, we have Jared Gomez saying, good afternoon, ladies. Good afternoon,
Good
Jared.
afternoon.
So that's it for now in the chat. Guys, we're going to get right into it. We're going to start by asking ourselves some pretty weird questions here now. Just in an attempt for y'all to get to know us a little better. You see what we go through for all, yeah, boy? Oh, gosh,
So
boy.
how are we doing it? If I ask one question, do we all say yes or no? So
Well,
get
we're
the
gonna
general
ask a few.
consensus,
We're gonna ask a few yes/no questions right
and
now,
all three of us answer.
and all three of us have to answer with the paddles only.
Okay.
We
Okay.
not
even
we
saying
don't-
anything.
We don't have to. If we want, we could explain, but we don't have to. If we don't want.
What, Shawna?
Who
Hey.
going first? Who going first? Make sure it's show up in the
Me,
camera.
me.
Shawna,
I go in first, I go in
okay,
first.
God,
there.
boy,
Okay,
Shawna.
that's
It's
fine.
a simple one. It's a simple
Okay.
one.
Okay.
Do you pick your nose when nobody watching?
Yes.
Listen, I rather pick and make sure it have nothing in it than to be walking around with a burger, okay?
Now I'm making me feel to pick mine. Oh my
Uh-huh.
gosh.
Alright.
You see, you go now. You go now.
You go now.
Okay, let me ask a tricky one.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh, let me ask a tricky one, right? It's kind of easy still,
Yeah.
but would you betray your best friend for $1 million?
Why you laughing so long? Because you had to think about it. You see,
Oh gosh, Terry, don't
Listen.
kill me. $1 million US. Not $1 million TT, $1 million US.
Betray, but the betray could be what, boy?
That's what I'm saying. The betray, it could be a small betray. I don't know what kind of betray it could be.
nah, I would say no. It would be tempting, and I'm being frank. It would be tempting, but I think I believe in karma, and I want to be able to sleep peaceful in the night. So it would be a little tempting, especially these COVID times. But
Oh, you're making me look real bad, boy.
Nah, you don't
No,
worry about
you're
us.
being
We going to
honest.
bad
You're
another
gonna betray me
you're
too.
being honest. You're
you.
being honest. You're being honest.
Terry,
It
if you're
depends
looking
on
at
the
this, don't
betrayal.
ignore us.
It depends on the betrayal.
Yes.
Because according to my best friend, she will be like, you better betray me and share the money. Yeah?
Exactly. That's what I'm
It
saying.
depends.
I could betray her and then be like, I had to do it. It was for $1 million, but here.
Hold
Hold something.
Yeah.
That was it. I would be wondering, but then nah. Because a betrayal is something that you.
She would forgive me once money passing. Yeah.
Well, you know your
alright.
friends. I would have asked a funny one because when I saw this question, I was like, okay, so have you ladies ever worn the same underwear 2 days in a row?
Oh my gosh.
Embarrassing.
Oh my
Neicy.
gosh. I think every woman there, but we is the ones in the hot box.
Yeah, especially if you had to stay over by somebody. At least in our defense, I sure we switch the panty shield.
Yes.
Yeah.
A change of shield makes it feel new. Yeah.
It feels fresher. Oh my gosh. I don't care. Casey Glodden said geed. I feel you talking about the picking the nose.
Yeah, I feel so. I feel so.
So it's me again, huh?
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
I'm feeling to ask a spicy one.
I feeling to hear a spicy one.
All right. Oh gosh, boy. I find the chat room quiet. They're just looking, boy. They're just looking.
We had to spice it up.
Have you guys ever watched porn with someone else present?
How you reach there?
Yes, I'm a girl. Spicy one.
Wait, we could play the fifth.
Have you ever watched porn with someone else in the room? Watching with you.
Yeah, and here the heights, huh?
Oh my gosh.
I was younger.
Shawna, oh God, no.
So you
you're
know
just...
when you figure out your parents hiding some channel that apparently only comes on at a certain point in the night.
Yeah,
and so
yeah,
forth.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Been
gosh.
there, done
You
that.
care to divulge? Neicy?
Mine was just like relationship setting stuff. It was a little awkward at first, I would say, but after a while, it was actually more funny than for the other things. It was more like, what going on there? Why they fake? You know? Yeah.
I have, yes. It was in a relationship a long time ago. I feel if I was more into the person, that experience would have been better. But because, I don't know, long story short, it wasn't that great.
To me, it was funny. It was
watching
a fun
porn
thing.
While,
Fun. It was research and fun.
I have one.
Yes, talk to us.
I had some experiences before, right? With friends and so forth. So I want to know, have you ever stalked an ex?
Stalked an ex? What? Define stalk.
So it may not necessarily be your ex, you know. Okay, it's your ex. So somebody you
it's
were
already
with.
your ex.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they probably just ended the relationship. Or,
Yes.
And you think they're not jump up. For lack of better words.
You think they in a?
That's just a slang. They're in a jump up.
Where's a jump up?
Oh, you mean like physically stalk? Or I thought like social media stalk.
Anything. Stalk.
Stalker ex and all it done.
Yeah.
No, well, he hitting your shot, like, you know, thing is not working, whatever.
Only so you could go and
Probably
and
do
you
it.
get a little inkling.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I understand that.
So, Neicy, you only social media stalked?
Yeah, social media.
Gosh, boy.
Like you mean physical, like it.
Yeah.
Wait, I think I would have gone to an event knowing that they would have been there.
Oh, no, I did waste that. No.
But
Drive by, you call your friend. Hey, what you doing?
this sounds like something out of a movie.
Movie thing self, what you doing?
I
We're
mean,
gonna make
I
a
showed
drive
up,
by
but
with
it-
your car.
I showed up, but it was planned.
Okay.
You understand? I was expected to be there for a certain time. And then my session went over. I was in the studio and then went after and certain things went down.
Oh, no.
And
My face was never seen.
the red woman come out.
My stalking abilities were just that. I was
Right.
not
Oh
seen.
gosh, J Revolution in the house.
Lord.
Let me turn it over to the chat because you know we had to interact with people for this episode. So let me come. Where reach? Yes, so we get to Tevin and then Jared said good afternoon. McCasey said oh geed. Chromatic says gross. Oh my gosh, what Chromatic's talking about? Picking the nose or the panty one?
I don't even know what it's on the list.
Oh my gosh. Carrie Ann says, oh my gosh, I'm now getting, Lord, I missed so much. Carrie Ann, no, we just started because we had some issues with our link. We had some technical difficulties. So, yeah, on time, darling. McCasey says, yes, the picking the nose one. That's what he was referring to. Tisha Sparkman. Hi, Tisha. She says,
that's my cousin.
she says, your big cousin is on, Miss Mitchell.
Family in the house.
Science says, why? Oh, yes. Larry Jackson says, but what do you...
I know what you're talking about.
Keon Francis says, who wants to watch porn alone? It's more fun with company.
Yeah.
I hear that. Jared is laughing his tail off. McCasey says he's also laughing. Everybody laughing. J
I want
Revolution
to ask
says,
one of them a question.
J Revolution says, Krystal, just say yes and done all this thinking. just say yes and done all the thinking.
Yeah. We had to be quick with it, ladies. We thinking too much.
We thinking too much. Carrie Ann says, yes. Jared is sipping tea. Right? Drea the Great says, with or without jump up. That's normal, not physical.
Yeah,
Not physical.
It's woman, it's woman. Come on, now what we need is to investigate.
And
To MACO.
And Chromatic says the panty one. Best you wear none. That's even worse.
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. Let's do a couple more yes, no, and then we will go to would you rather.
Okay.
Now we have plenty. Let's
We have
plenty.
The thing is, moving forward, ladies, we can't stick. Like, yes, no one go with it.
But
We
y'all
thinking
in
too
the
much.
chat room, we want y'all think of something and ask us questions. Anything y'all want to know about us, you
they
are
can
welcome.
answer ours as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
welcome to ask us. And we will answer to the best of our ability.
And answer. So if we ask a question, you can go ahead and say yes or no too, so we can get an idea of how you would respond in such situation.
Yes.
I have one, a simple one.
Oh God, we have one from wait.
Wait.
Stick a pen from KK. KK Joseph says, question, who is Neicy man? It starts.
I don't even know what to put.
I don't even know what the... Okay,
Neicy, who's your man?
I don't have a
You lie, you
boyfriend.
say
I'm
you
not.
had a
I have a
boyfriend last
special
week.
somebody that I'm talking to and
Okay.
possibly dating, but I'm not in a relationship.
It's possibly dating, is he
I
dating?
I like the
Still
person.
getting
I like
to
the
know
person.
them.
I like the person.
Yes,
KK
you
want
take
to
your
know who
time,
it is.
darling.
KK, why you putting me on this spot? By the way,
I want to know who it is too.
it's not that kind of show. Well, actually, it is. I am not in a relationship, guy. My last relationship ended on the Wally Day
Oh, God, you real giving
2017.
info, boy.
Yes. I don't know why people just find it hard to believe, but
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
My last
So
official
sad.
relationship. I've dated since then, but nothing stuck.
Oh, God, don't look so sad now.
Because I put my business out.
Oh, gosh. J Revolution says, I is Neicy, man. Next question. Oh! Yes, J, we want you next week.
We bringing
you know.
you next week just
We
for that
coming
comment.
For you. J Revolution, we coming for you.
All
Yes. All right. So what we have?
Would y'all do long distance relationship?
I have, and I concur it does not work. So no.
I'm like,
Can y'all
listen.
comment? I want to see if y'all will do a long distance relationship. Say yes or no.
wouldn't.
Let me
Probably
hear.
if the
you guys do long
relationship
distance?
started close and for some reason we had to be apart, I'll try it. But to say start a relationship long distance, I can't.
Yes.
I like the touchy feely.
And most
Yeah.
times that's
Would
what
you guys
happens,
try
but-
a long distance relationship? Have you ever? Tell us about it. Right. What do you, who all you have? Should I take one? Should I do one? What? I have one. I have one. Do you guys? It's a sexual one again.
Okay.
Do you guys own any sex toys? Oh my god. Not anymore. I threw
Wait,
them.
I'm the only yes here?
I threw mine away this
I
year.
remember you said that.
Yeah.
I haven't thrown it away because it's a gift, but I
I'm
haven't
on a
used
new
it in
path.
a while.
I'm
I
on a
haven't
new
used-
path. So they could be
It's
pretty
funny.
addicting.
It's funny that my first and only sex toy was a gift.
Yeah, mine was a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Very
I
nice
bought
of the person
one.
to consider you like that.
No, actually, we were having a conversation, and I told them I
Guys,
wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This game starting to get a little. I'm sharing too much here. I'm sharing
love
too
it.
much.
I-
My lord! All right, somebody go.
Would you sacrifice a loved one for a dozen strangers?
Mm-hmm.
A dozen strangers.
Sacrifice a loved one.
Kill a loved one to save 12 people.
That you don't know. I won't do it.
It depends on. No, I can't.
I can't.
Family first.
Yeah.
Family
Sorry,
first.
guys.
Family
Sorry,
first.
This remind me of the
Strangers.
TikTok where they was asking like, would you kill? And before they could finish, the man was like,
I mean, the better thing to do is, what they say normally, think of the majority or something like that. I can't remember.
no,
how
but
it
I'm
goes.
being honest. I would like to be in a
Yeah.
space where the answer to that would be yes, but
yeah.
right now, no.
It's not gonna happen.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move with the chat room simultaneous with us
Okay.
today, right?
Yes,
Because
yes.
it's so interactive.
Of course.
J Revolution says, I just feel up my gal too much.
Oh my goodness.
I can't do it, meaning long distance.
Yeah, I need to touch you and feel you, man.
Cyan Burble says, yes, it doesn't work. Long distance again.
Right.
Tevin says long distance is licks. Nick Lord says no. McCasey says nope to long distance. Jared says he dead. Everybody saying no. Science says no. Then Jared says new path. Krystal, yes, new path. I throw away all my toys. New path. No temptation. Right. He's map.
All right, I have one.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever fallen in love at first sight? Like you see the person at first sight and you know.
Have you ever? Yes. It was glorious.
No.
I think it was, I fall in lust. And I thought at the moment it was love, but it was more.
It was, it was. I never thought it would happen to me, but it did happen one time in Miami.
Was it? I mean, I have loved Michael B. Jordan and Cinco Walls from the first time I saw these men. So, yes.
Oh, gosh, Neicy.
No.
Yes.
All right.
All yeses. J Revolution says, I have some handcuffs and a glow in the dark mask.
Well, all right. Toys, okay.
All right, Jabil. Call me. Just kidding. Just kidding. Who we have? If you're still looking, I read them then.
Okay.
KK says lies. Who
Lies
lying
at
there?
what?
But me and my man,
Yes.
apparently.
Keon Francis says, well, Neicy says she's single since 2017. I find it real minding your business, girl. Science says, I can't. Tisha says, in a long distance relationship, so far so good. We plan meals and cook together and have online dates. Papa, yo. It can work with effort and planning.
Okay.
The next meetup. I will say goodbye. I will say goodbye now. Okay. She's like, Grace, show long distance is maturity. Point. That's a good point.
I ain't reached there yet.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't.
Me, I don't. Yeah, Kiki
But I
says.
think it's just not for everybody.
Kiki says long distance once the US is involved. Tisha says, love the show. Keep going, girls. Thank you, Tisha. Thank you so much. J Revolution says, yeah, it was Neicy. Oh my. Science says, yes, I did it with my ex. Kiki says, how is my friend Neicy over there? Oh, gosh. Kiki on Neicy today. And then he says, I have some family to sell, yes?
I want to ask one.
Go ahead.
Have you ever hooked up with a stranger?
Oh, gosh. Olio, come on now.
Not my kind of thing.
Nah.
I didn't know you like that.
Nah. I don't have the capacity for that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've never done a one night stand either. I mean, I guess that's under the same question.
Yeah.
But not my kind of thing.
I've got one.
When Chris had a smile, I just get nervous.
Does size matter? Yes!
Yes. Hell.
And that's all I'm gonna say about that. No explanation.
I didn't think it didn't matter until
look at Ananiah's face.
Until it mattered. That's all I would say.
Yeah.
I thought it didn't matter until it mattered.
Well, okay, it matters. It matters.
I mean,
I wasn't thinking about it from that. I was thinking about it from the other end. Because oh gosh, now you see when I have to go into explanation.
Yes.
I don't understand the
Once
other
you
end.
start.
On the extreme end that it is supposedly wanted. You know what I'm talking about? On the end that is valued.
I lost.
Oh God. The big end.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That is normally valued.
Yeah.
It was not valued.
That's why I say it.
Right. So that's why I said no just now. But then on the extreme next end is a problem.
Right. So for me, that was my
So it matters
experience.
then.
That's why
So
it
then
matters.
I changed my mind.
Because
right?
it was like,
It matters.
no at first until it mattered. Right?
Yeah.
Until it was like, okay, no, this is
Yeah,
really
yeah,
your issue. Yeah.
So
I mean, to be fair, there was the one person that was teeny tiny,
Right.
but so good in bed. And I would say it comes. I think he knew, so he learned what worked.
Yeah, like how to make up for what he was lacking.
Because I was in a relationship with this person, right?
Yeah.
It was a boyfriend. So I was like baffled because I was like, it's really great. How is it possible that it's great? Because, you know, he's lacking traditionally. But homeboy
he
knew
did his homework.
exactly what he was doing. And
He did his
he
homework.
was mature as well at the time when we dated.
Yeah.
And he knew. So I guess there are a couple exceptions to
Yeah.
the rule. But generally, it matters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a friend who similar situation and he goes about boasting and he has no kind of self-embarrassment. I love him for that. He's real. And like I'll be lying with him in public and he'll pull up on a girl. I'm letting you know it's small, but I know how to work it. Right? And he's real straightforward.
Yeah.
And I've heard like women had stories of having sexual encounters with him and they say, yeah, he could handle himself.
But what I would say though, from personal experience in the past, even if like you're lacking in that department, but I like you and I have an emotional connection with you, I think that kind of adds whatever.
Yeah, it does.
But if it was like a situation where that is the only thing that has me there and that lacking, problems.
Okay.
Yes. I seen a missed call from J Revolution
Ooh,
here.
call her back.
But J, you have to call us on 466-4687. 466 for O.U.R. Yeah, if you have a question. I think he
So let me bring it down a little bit with my question until
Yes,
Jay
please.
decides to call.
Yes.
Do you ladies have any hidden talents?
Yes.
Go, Krystal.
I can do.
Well, I guess we put yes.
Yeah. Pop inside. Yes. Don't laugh. I could do this. Not a lot of people could do that.
What is that?
I could like.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
It's
getting
just a
it.
useless
Oh.
talent, but I can do this, and I can do this. You see that there?
I could do that with my hip bone.
Yeah. I used to be double jointed when I was little.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. I could do some other things with my toes, but I'm not going to show it on camera.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like I had to say no.
Mine is just art, painting. I'm very good at
Painting?
drawing and painting, and nobody
Right.
really knows.
So I guess like a talent would be something you do naturally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I could talk. Like
That you can.
I can talk.
But that's not hidden.
Listen, but I just put it out there for those who don't know. Like, listen. I had an ex.
Mm-hmm.
This was an inside joke between us. All it used to annoy the living daylight out of me. But because he knew that, he would do it for spite. We would talk, like we in a conversation, and he would decide to do so. Started to look at his watch. Right? And I would be annoyed because he would make the point that like he likes to listen. He likes to listen, but he knows like it was a sore spot for me because I feel like I need conversation, I only hear myself. But he likes to listen. So he'll be like, he does time to see how long I could go talking before I take a break.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, but I could really talk, you
You
guys.
could talk.
I could talk.
All right,
That's a
that's a
talent.
talent, that's a
Because most
talent.
people shy. I could talk to strangers. I could talk to
Yeah.
people I don't. I could just talk.
All right.
Yeah.
They saying anything?
I find they're saying real thing, but nobody asking any questions.
We want questions,
We want-
guys.
Oh, I want them to answer.
All they don't want to
questions
know
too.
about us.
I
We
want
come
them-
on prepared for y'all.
I want to ask them questions too.
They're not going to answer. The minute we ask them questions, it will be crickets. for sure. Right? So let me see what they're saying. Once the US. Good. Tisha says, love the show. Keep going, girls. Jay says, yes, it was Neicy. I think I read that already. KK says, no. KK says, I have some family to sell. Then Larry says, first sight. Love at first sight, yes. Sex toys, no.
Okay.
Sacrifice a loved one, no.
Right.
Long distance, depending.
Okay.
Right? Science says science says no to a stranger. One night stand
Okay.
with a stranger.
Right.
We like how they answer right now. Science says no once you know how to use the tool.
Okay.
So size don't matter to her. Drea the Great says, I don't understand Shawna. Go into detail, please.
That's when I was the
Yeah.
lost for it.
Keon says, just say either the thing too big or too small. Well, I agree with that. Larry says,
Well said.
I thought it was the motion in the ocean concerning size sometimes, and sometimes
You still need a good
That's
boat.
what I was thinking
You
when
still
I
need
said
a
no, but
good boat to maneuver the waters.
yeah. I was thinking that when I said no, but as I mentioned, if it's on two extremes,
Yeah,
it could also be a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
KK also says, I staying away from the size talk. Yes, I hitting on the left. Why, KK? Why? Keon says, what's your biggest fear? Thank you, Keon. We have a question from Keon. We would have loved for Keon to call, but that's all right. And then KK says, Krystal sounds like full trouble. Oh, gosh.
No,
Just
Facts.
Oh, gosh. Neicy just throw me under the bus.
Facts.
no.
But
All right.
she's worth it. She's worth it, guys.
Thank
She's
you,
worth it.
darling.
She's
Oh,
worth it.
gosh. So let's answer Keon's question. What is your biggest fear? Ladies? It's not a yes or no question,
yeah.
but
I have two. One is the generic one, failure. Like since I'm
gosh.
small, I
don't even say the word.
the F word according to Chris.
Yes.
The other F word is what she said.
That's the real F word to me.
Yeah.
I hate that word.
And it was such a problem with me. I would hate to study or do schoolwork, but when it comes down to crunch time, I would stay up whole night with a pot of water or a bowl of water next to me, and my strategy was, I am not going to fail this test, so goon, dip my head in like a ostrich, my eyes get some clarification, back at it again, and I will go non-stop studying just so that I will not fail ever in life. So it was like a serious thing, even down to crunch time. It used to be that kind of extreme. Diarrhea, goonk every 5, because you know, when you're really sleepy, you have to really goonk to capture the eyes again. So that, and then the other non-generic answer is dying in a plane crash. My God. It just feels kind of
Mine not
helpless.
that extreme, but I have two, and one is something that I just realized. So I have a fear of the dark, guys. That's not the one that I just realized. Like I literally, I sleep with all the lights in my apartment on. Yeah, it real bad. Like I'm afraid of the dark.
You know, I love the dark.
And the funny thing, I am a creative and I have insomnia. So most of the times, like I'm up late in the night when everybody's sleeping and the place still.
Right.
I have to put out all the lights because, like, you know, the stillness in the night. Listen,
But I love that
listen.
too.
So I'm working on my fear of the dark. And I just realized I have a fear of success. Like people would think you have a fear of failure.
Yeah.
The more that I climb and the more that opportunities start to come to me without me having to go after it. Because you know, like when you're grinding, it's like I want it. Now I'm at a stage where I would get calls. Hey, I got your number from so and so and so. You know, this kind of thing. So it's like opportunities coming and I
like
told
so
like
much, but
it overwhelmed me now, but because I don't want to fail, but I realize like because I don't want to fail, I'm afraid to even start.
Yeah.
Because you understand what I'm saying? So I realize like you could have a fear of actually succeeding. Because most people focus on the fear of failure, but sometimes like you could reach in a place where the success is there and you're afraid to even.
No, I jump in head first.
Yeah, that is interesting.
That's success right there. I am gone. I'm there. I jump in. I bathe in all the success pools. All. You want to read some?
Yeah. I know Shadi was gonna say that. I just pull the phone to look at the comments to see. I'm sure somebody gonna make me out.
You gonna say it?
What did I miss?
One of her friends just out her.
Woo!
I used to afraid frogs, but I gotten over that. I just cross the road when I see them now. Before, if I see a frog there, I going back this way. Like I'm not even trying to cross paths. Now I would just So it's working.
But I wouldn't even consider that a fear. That's a phobia. If I'm being
It's
honest.
a phobia.
Like it's so extreme.
It's an extreme fear.
Yeah.
My fear and phobia is earthquakes. Number one.
Serious?
Earthquakes. If I only feel a tremor now, I don't give a shit about no island. Girl talk, I out the door.
I think you mentioned that during one of the first episodes where she was like, wait, what was that?
I think we were shaking the table.
Yeah, we were shaking the table.
But we were doing
somebody moving and Chris was like, what's that?
Yeah.
Chris,
y'all ever pass out from fear? I black out already, you know. It was that it was years ago.
The really, really strong one.
Like a decade or more ago.
So long?
And I was still working in my office job. Mm-hmm. And I remembered it had it was rolling, so it was a steady shake, right? Mm-hmm. And then it stopped. And then it come back hard. And
that
listen.
Was 10 years ago, were you sure, Chris?
Yes, there was a couple like it after, but that's the one that stood out because where I worked was around the savannah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't even remember. I don't recall running out the door, went down the stairs. But my friends told me I shot across the street. I didn't even look to see cars beeping, beep, beep, beep. Listen.
And the funny thing is, Chris is being heels a lot of the times, and Chris would get up and run with her.
Heels nothing. I sprinted across into the middle of the savannah just so that nothing wouldn't fall on me. And then what did I do? I started thinking, oh my God, tsunamis. But I started to look at trees to see where I could climb.
Yeah. I think when it comes to
crazy my phobia is.
The phobia, I think for me would be drowning.
Oh,
because I think like when I was younger, it had a time like I was in the water and I think like a wave hit me and it pelts me out, but to the point where my feet wasn't touching the ground. Mm-hmm. And ever since that, I like literally, I'm not going anywhere. Even if I think I could swim, I'm not going where my foot can't touch the ground.
I hear that.
Right? And it had a time we went down the islands and we had like the little, I think it's the macaroni or whatever they just call it.
Yeah.
And I'm in the water with it.
The
And
noodle.
I see the boat. Yeah. The boat. Did I call it macaroni?
Yeah, you call it macaroni.
Let's pretend. Let's pretend.
All I know is some pasta, something they give you to have you up. And I'm here and I'm floated going this way and the boat's going. So I'm like, didn't even realize I am not in the same pool where everybody else, and I'm trying to stay calm and I'm holding on to this noodle macaroni pasta for my life. And I'm like, guys, and I'm trying to paddle, but the water pushing.
Oh, gosh,
I have a fear of being in water and my feet can't touch the ground.
I hear that.
I'm gonna start telling people pass the pasta.
Pass the pasta.
Pass the pasta.
And well, spiders. But I have a handle on the spiders. As long as I have bug spray in the house, I good.
Okay.
I killing only like crazy. But you see, if it have no bug spray and a big spider in the room.
So what about your slippers? What
Miss
about...
Lady, you mad? No. I had a face down with a spider already for 6 hours, you know. I stand up on that couch 6 hours, you know. And that damn thing would move.
It doesn't.
And it's like,
I had a tarantula in my house.
It's like you know it looking at you.
Nah,
I hate spiders.
when I see them, I just grab a slippers, a sandals, a heels, anything.
They move too fast.
A pink toe tarantula. So I came home and I saw it on my curtain.
Don't do that with your
okay,
hand.
let's move on. Let's move on.
They don't move.
You want to hear what the people saying first?
Yes.
Jared says, Krystal is trouble. Mr. Jared, don't get me started, you know. But I
You're just trying to wile you up. Don't take them on.
Jason Price says, big up you all. Jason, big up you. Cyan Bubble says, my biggest fear is losing my mom. Well, Gail, I hear that. I'm afraid to lose my
using
dad.
Using a loved one.
Understand.
Using anybody that's close, to be honest. But mommy, oh gosh, that different.
KK says, question. Is it true that Red Girl Wicked are asking for my friends? Well, you know we obligated to answer. Right? So, KK, we coming back to you just now. We want to know if Red Girl Wicked.
Put up all your signs one time.
You know what? Yes.
I can't speak how to represent for the darkies. I don't know.
Yeah,
I know it's
not. Opinion.
Most of my red girlfriends are sweethearts.
No.
Yeah, they're sweethearts.
Very nice.
Red Girl Wicked too bad.
But if there's like a Scorpio,
they're doubly wicked.
Yeah, Scorpio's different.
So KK, I hope that answers your question. Yes, Red Woman, wicked. We wicked. Satan spawn, maybe. Drea the Great says, me too, Neicy. I can't sleep without a night light at least because I'm afraid of what is moving around in the dark. So I feel you. Okay. I love the dark.
When current go, listen.
Yeah, that was nice. That time when current went and it was only moonlight.
Listen.
It felt really good.
I said, God, put me to sleep now. Let's put me to sleep and wake me up when the sun come out.
Sade Pollard says, Shawna forget she fears cockroaches. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. I don't afraid them.
Phobia, different kind of thing.
Science says, question, what is your biggest accomplishment in life? That's a nice one. Mm-hmm. Who wants to go first?
20 things.
It's a few, yeah.
My biggest accomplishment. Okay, I had to go first. I'm thinking still. My brain all over the place.
So many, because she's do so many things.
Yeah.
I'll go. Mm-hmm. Because I only had one goal in life since I was small. I made a decision about my life when I was like 7 years old, listening to Mariah Carey and Whitney and all of that. And I just instinctively knew I was going to be a singer. Mm-hmm. And then, you're hearing all the naysayers saying, it's hard to make it as an artist and stuff. And I had this notion that you had to be famous to be a singer. Mm-hmm. But when I found that you didn't have to be and you could still have a very satisfying life as an artist, when I started traveling as a traveling artist and doing that, and I realized, it dawned on me one day a few years ago, wait a minute, I'm literally living my dream.
Yeah.
I don't have to be Beyonce to live my dream. I live in it now. Singing and traveling, my two favorite things to do in the entire world, and I'm being paid. So my biggest accomplishment is actually having my own dream that never changed and literally brought it to fruition and is living it. Yeah. So it's that. And then the pandemic hit, but that's another story. Yeah.
For me, I have too many. So I can't put it down to at different stages in my life. I would set certain goals and go after them, as I mentioned to you all. So one of them being my math business, because since I was small, as weird as it seems, I always wanted to be not just a dance teacher, but math as well. So being able to start my own business and basically earn a full-on salary, which is just like any other person working in organizations, is a huge accomplishment for me, as well as Krystal said, as a kid I always wanted to travel the world and dance, was able to accomplish that. Simple things, owning a vehicle, Invisalign, I hated my teeth. I'm here today. So I don't really have a major accomplishment.
Yeah, I think I went through a lot of different phases. Because for me, even quitting my corporate job in 2014 and going into entertainment full time, and now being in a position where you're doing what you love and you're being paid, whether it's in media, music, or whatever. That is a goal for me. But something that I'm really proud of with myself, I see a lot of people change, like who they are when opportunities start to come and stuff, and like the integrity and the morals and stuff go out the door. And I felt like to this day, I have accomplished a lot, but I didn't had to change who I was, like get opportunities by doing stuff out of integrity and things like that. So I feel like for me that's my biggest accomplishment, because funny enough, and that's a short story, had this guy was interested in me in entertainment, and I have a thing where I don't really like work and play in the same pool. So he was like, when he was getting to know me, he asked the streets, you know how they would ask around, and he said nobody could tell him anything about Neicy, and he was like, so you're any good girl? Listen, I didn't even know that was like a thing, but in my mind, when I thought about it, I was like, I didn't intentionally set out to do that, but I realized like I was achieving my goals without having to compromise myself. And especially being a female in entertainment, trust me guys, it's not, I mean a female anywhere you would have those things, but entertainment is a different ball game. So that is probably the biggest thing for me, being able to be professional and let my talent speak for itself. Even though your people might say you're pretty privileged and all these different things, I didn't get a job. No job came from prettiness. You understand what I'm saying? So that for me is an accomplishment.
Excellent.
I love that, Neicy.
Yes,
Neicy, that is very nice, right? Touching and very moving.
We have some questions from people. Well, Jared says nobody afraid of flying cockroaches and spiders. Yes, we covered that. McCasey says fear of success. I got that problem too. Right? Jared says, yeah, earthquakes. Jared knows me, so he has known for years that I've been afraid of
you ready
earthquakes.
to run? You ready to go?
Tevin says, boy, everybody afraid of cockroaches. I don't care what you say.
I afraid of them dead as well. That's how bad it is.
I killing that. Just give me a slippers and I good.
I don't even like to see them when their belly's up.
I killing it. I good.
It does look like shrimp, you know.
No, don't be trying to put shrimp. No, listen.
Shrimp is ocean
Move on. We're not going to even try to change shrimp.
Crabs is ocean spiders.
Listen, just continue.
I agree with this.
Right? Don't be, listen, don't do that.
Mackenzie says, ladies, who is your greatest inspiration and why? I love that question.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Greatest inspiration and why? I would say my mom. Like, I'd have a lot of people you look up to, but like, my mom had me at the age of 16. Right? So I don't know why I get emotional, but she didn't have to. You know, like at that age, you don't have to keep the chat. I don't know why I get emotional.
Oh gosh.
We need something for Neicy.
I'm a fan, girl.
This is supposed to be a fun show.
It's okay. They getting to know us, niece.
Thanks. She didn't have to keep me. Because most 16 years old now wouldn't go through that. And to see who I am today, knowing that she didn't have to have me at that age, you know. And to me, one of my biggest goals is to make her proud because she didn't have to have me.
Right.
Yes. You see,
Mackenzie,
you're making our girl
It's
cry.
supposed to be a fun show.
It is a fun show. Don't worry.
It is.
It's not.
And
It's
you
okay to
loving
be
and
vulnerable,
valuing your mom is
Neicy.
a great
It's quite
thing.
all right.
Yeah.
Hey, we better than the real you. What about you, Sean?
I have more than one person, as you know, as I mentioned before. One of the persons will be my parents. My dad and I are very close.
Yeah.
As well as my grandmother. So like I mentioned, my parents and my grandmother. I don't want to go too in depth.
I know you and your dad really close.
My grandmother was a very strong woman in prayer, and she always covered our family and just simple values. Like I would go in her bedroom on the mornings and I'd see her praying for hours, and up to this day, like I would walk around and tell people, like people tell me about their experiences, and I say no, that's not gonna happen to me because I have my grandmother's prayer. So I am convinced.
It's like we have the same life. I used to feel like there was a force field around me because my grandmother constantly praying over my life. She had our pictures in different passages in the Bible. And she would say specific prayer for us.
So
girl, you frightened me.
Prayers do work, you guys. Prayers do work.
Yeah, like a lot of crazy things happened to me. Like I remember sometime I had no passport, and then somebody was like, "You can't get a passport so fast, not even expediting. It will take." Because I was like Friday, and I had to fly Monday. I had no passport, and my father and I together we walked into the passport office, and the lady, I guess she was probably one of the persons managing at the time, and she said, "Come into the room. I love to see a father and daughter's bond. This is amazing." And then she said, "Well, you know, it's not possible to have a passport so quickly, but I will do a papers and I will stamp it." I flew with papers.
Not a passport.
I didn't even have a passport. So like I always tell people things that you don't get you with, don't call it on me. My grandmother has me covered.
Because you gotta pray, grandmother. Well, you remember that song?
Yeah.
Well, you all already know my inspiration. My dad. Right? My world, my universe. Don't mind we just argue every so often. But he is, to me, the epitome of not just what a great man should be, or a great father should be, but just a person. Like, he's one of those people that you think to call right away when you need someone. And not just me, in the family.
He's the go-to person.
Yes. Friends like that as well. Of the family, that kind of thing. He has the biggest heart, the kindest heart. He gives a kind of tough love. That's why you find a kind of, rough and tumble, but it comes from a good place, That's where I get it from. He has been my biggest inspiration, right? He is also the reason why I would like to have a child,
right?
Or maybe two. Yes, just to see what that feels like, you know. Also, my grandmother, but she passed away. Everything that Shawna said, as I say, is almost like me and Shawna have parallel lives. But it's literally like she's living my life and vice versa. But my grandmother would, like I said, would pray for me and cover me and that kind of thing. Always felt invincible because I knew she was praying for me, you know. But most recently, and this is the strange thing, over the course of the last 2 years, I had started to do real estate on the side, just as a side thing. And the person who hired me is one of the strongest women I have met in a long time. I'm talking about just polished and poised, and she thinks about everything. It's almost like she has, now nobody's perfect, but it's almost like she had a handle on every single aspect of her life from no matter what turn it might take. And to me, it was fascinating to watch her work, watch how she handled people. She also had a no nonsense personality like myself, you know. So I guess I saw how a little bit of myself in her, but a lot of what I would like to be. You know, and she's just fantastic, you know. She's strict. She's that most women who would work with her would find her difficult and like, why is she like this? But I was just like, this woman is just impressive on every level. And so I started to learn from her. Yes, with the real estate, but just in real estate too, you deal with people a lot. And that's important because you're living in a world with 7.5 billion people. You have to learn how to handle people. And so just being around her and looking at how she dealt with people and looking at how people trusted her with their money, with their properties, with everything. She eventually became an inspiration to me. I never told her though. I'm saying it for the first time here. But I never told her. But it's I really do admire the way she handles everything.
That's amazing.
So that's that.
Any other comments?
Let's go. So Jared says he's still talking about flying cockroaches.
Put on the cockroach.
Chromatic says tsunami in the savannah. Well, boy, you never know. You never know. KK says Granny was right with the red girl thing, boy. Oh my gosh, what going on with KK?
What on a roll today? KK on a roll.
Science says my biggest accomplishment is advancing in the medical field, being able to give back to society. Science, big up you, darling. Big up you.
That's definitely her. She's describing herself.
Jared has a question. He says, what are your pet peeves?
Okay.
So many.
Yeah. When you ask it like that.
I have one.
Okay, let me hear yours.
I can't stand it when people are in an enclosed area, and this was pre-masks, right? You're in an enclosed area, and you sneeze or you cough without covering your mouth or your nose. You see that?
Yeah.
That does aggravate me. Or you're in a car or any kind of enclosed space with AC and stuff, and you sneeze and you cough, and you uncover your mouth and your nose, and you're just spreading molecules and germs like crazy. Germs for everybody. Yeah, I don't like that. That's a big pet peeve for me.
Okay.
What's yours?
Mine is lazy people, and not lazy in the sense of like the physical work. It's just like a lazy mindset. I feel like we're in an era now for like men and women where the opportunities are endless. Pandemic or not, opportunities are endless. And sometimes like when you're around people who always complaining, like always had that kind of victim mindset, and it has the information is out there. You have a problem, the solution is like just one Google away. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you like today you will talk about the problem, a month from now you talk about the problem, a year from now is the same problem. Like that kind of mindset for me is the biggest pet peeve of all.
You hear that, Sean?
You put me on the spot and I can't really think of any at the moment, but off the top of my head, I'm more thinking about the lines of going on a date. My pet peeve would probably be a guy who just spends most of the date talking about himself. And I've had a lot of times where I don't mind you talking about yourself. I like to hear about people, but sometimes they try so hard to impress, it then comes across annoying, and I just want the date to end.
Yeah, I like when you're a silent giant, you know, your presence speaks for itself. If you have to do this to talk about yourself, then it
that
says
quiet
a lot.
storm.
Yeah, like you just
Quiet
there
strength.
and it have a confidence there. That's
Well, I don't need it to be quiet, but
that's not be like, look what I have and look what I've accomplished and look at me.
Larry says he has a question. Larry Jackson says, my question is, when did it click that this is the path you wanted to go down? I think we covered that a little bit just now.
Yeah.
But mine clicked when I was, like I said, was a child watching Mariah Carey with me and them, and it clicked at around 7 years old that I wanted to be an entertainer. So I knew very early on, and it just never changed. I was never that child. I want to be this. I want to do that.
Yeah.
I never was confused about it. I just kind of always knew.
Yeah.
It was in me.
Mine.
Yeah, go ahead, Neicy.
Mine was around 8 Spice Girls era. Like I was obsessed. I gave it away my age, but I was obsessed with everything Spice Girl. Like my I think I had a point in time when my mom and dad hid it wasn't even a CD, it was a cassette. Hid the cassette because as I wake up, Spice Girl.
Yo, I'll tell you what
whole day, and as it done, repeat until it had a point in time. I really think they hid it, guys, because we just could not find it in the house, and as I get older now, it making sense that they hide it.
You obsessed.
Know, and from that era, just seeing like them dancing and singing, like the music started for me early on, and when I got older is when media kicked in. But I always knew I was gonna be in entertainment one way or the other. I just knew that. And even when I was looking for jobs, at, you know, like you finish school and they say go get a job, I'm sitting here and sometimes like your boss will be like, you know, you need to work hard to climb the ladder, and you could be manager one day, and I'm like, I'm not really gonna be here that long. You know? Like I just knew I'm not gonna be trying to climb the corporate ladder.
That's right.
And work like it that wasn't my part. Yes. And I went to work in 2014. I was actually working TTPS in the IT section. And I sitting at my desk about to start my day, and it just hit me like, what am I doing? I typed up my resignation letter there and then. And I gave it to my supervisor at the time, and she was like, it just out of nowhere, like I didn't have an issue on the job, nothing was wrong. She was like, you sure? And I said yeah, and she was like, you want to sleep on it? And I was like, if I don't do it now, I'm not. If I go home and I have time to sleep and think about it, I'm going to come back here and hold on to the job. And I left and never looked back.
But it's like I tell that same story some weeks ago, and Oh yeah. Yes, I. You all realize we didn't take a break yet?
Yeah. That's all right.
Let me finish these questions and we will go take a quick break and we'll come back, right? Because we have other segments to do now.
And I had to freshen up with these eyes.
Right? Oh gosh, don't worry. It's still on point. So Nicholas Hernandez says, "Cuz, do lie." Lord. Who's that?
That my cousin.
As your cousin. No, God, they found me today. Right? Matrix is laughing. Tevin says Neicy is a real one for the openness. Yes. So I tell you, vulnerability is okay. You know, science says my mom too is my biggest inspiration. Yes, indeed. She leaves. Hi, she leaves. She says, just logged on. Good afternoon, everyone. Sending hugs to you, ladies.
Thank you.
Right back to you, she leaves. Jared Gomez says, Krystal's dad for the win. He's a great guy all around and a good spirit. Thank you, Jared. Jared and I go back way back.
Yeah.
KK says, I gone, yes. Neicy phone me up there. Ladies, great show. Big up. Oh gosh. You see? Making people emotional.
I wasn't trying to. The question caught me off guard. It really did.
Oh gosh. Mackenzie says, big up for you all with the realness.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Don't worry, man. Carrie Ann says, my phone not letting me text, but I'm here. Neicy, you are an amazing person, and that's why you are here.
Yes.
And your mom knows it, knew it? Knows it or knew it?
I don't know.
Knows it from the moment you were created. Love you forever.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yes. Carrie Ann says, just big up to you guys. Right? So big up to you. And McCasey says, I agree with Carrie Ann. Last one, Shirley said, I had a Spice Girls cassette too.
Hey.
Listen, I still try to find mine.
I have a quick one.
All right.
Pick up your sign.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Course. Okay.
That is why I'm afraid of the dark.
I feel I need to explain why I say no.
Okay.
Right? Is that saying no or on? I hope
Say no. It's
put it
no.
on properly.
I wouldn't say ghosts, but I believe in like spirits.
Okay.
So yeah, more on the spirits.
I believe that there are energies on in this realm, right? And because of my spirituality, I do believe that there are good energies and bad energies, spirits, if you will. But my belief in the power of God is so strong that I don't allow these things to bother me. So even if I feel like I see something move in the corner, is a rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and I go on about my business. I don't. My grandmother taught me how to pray. You understand? And pray on a spiritual warfare kind of level now. So my belief in the Almighty is too strong for me to feel that anything could touch, nothing can touch me.
But I do believe that they exist.
So,
Hold it again. Let's flip it.
Oh gosh, Shawna. Oh
Do you all
gosh.
believe in aliens?
No, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't think like alien in the sense of how we grew up hearing about it. Nah.
I think
Other life form, anything?
anything is possible, but no, nothing. You see aliens and the way they conditioning us to believe it.
Like UFO. No, I don't.
Right?
No.
There are things that are unexplained up there. There's quite a lot going on in this world that we don't know about, and I feel as another conversation to have.
Pineapples on pizza.
Oh gosh, she just want to go. Pineapples on pizza, yes. Let me move on from the area.
It's not a pizza without pineapple.
Thank you.
Alright, that's
At least she feeling better.
We're gonna take a quick break, you guys.
Yeah, that alien talk is another conversation for some other time.
We're gonna
take us out this.
We're gonna take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Share the lives. If you all wanna call and chat with us, feel free to do so. We're gonna come back with more of our Get to Know Us segment. MACO Wednesday vibes. Get them. Walk out, no blesser. Too expensive, no zessa. Some man typing and just to find the sugar say yeah. Talk about pressure when I get them. Walk out, no blesser.
I descended from MACO. I see evil from afar. I was blinded by my ego, but no, it ain't that hard. My papa showed me who my friends were. My mama taught me how to fight. Cross some other loving West Indian. I'll make you run for your life. I used to drink till I was drunk and falling face to the earth. People would cheer me on and let me be a joke. I'm crossing busy streets and swerving, looking crazy, consider that my sweeter thing. I used to gargle vodka like peppermint fresh. Now all I do is blow trees. The paper connects from my lips to your lips like we kissed. But you see, time will tell, because time knows where. Well, I descended from MACO. I see evil from afar. I was blinded by my ego, but no, it ain't that hard. My papa showed me who my friends were. My mama taught me how to fight. Grow some other loving West Indian. Make you run for your life. I was 5'6", 2 feet deep in some mess. My mama put some olive oil at the crown of my head. Then she rubbed some baby vapor on my cocoa chest. See, I was running through the island, but I had to digress, you see. You didn't even know me, but you have to confess. What's been given is a blessing. What I ain't done, I ain't stressing. Knew I left this for better. I love my intuition. It's efficient, cause my God is bigger than my intentions. You see, time will tell, yeah, because time knows well. Look, I descended from MACO. I see evil from afar. I was blinded by my ego, but no, it ain't that hard. My papa showed me who my friends were. My mama taught me how to fight. Grow some other loving West Indian. I make you run for your life. Well, I descended from MACO. I see evil from afar. I was blinded by my ego, but no, it ain't that hard. My mama showed me who my friends are. My papa showed me how to fight. Grow some other loving West Indian. Make you run for your life.
I've been thinking about a lot of things of lately. See the way I feel, I think that I should let you know. I've been on the road, it was dark and lonely, slippingly. I was lost for a moment, trapped in time, but I found my own. Cool and calm, yeah, we're there. Give thanks to a life for my prayer. Skunk on the beat like Slayer. OT in the street with no strayer. Don't think for a minute that we fair. Cause the energy, it too way up. Watch your back, never down, yeah, we stay up. Chillin' on the top, Himalaya. Chillin' on the top, Himalaya. Take time now, if you don't know how. Me, I go teach you, so this I no flex on. Bring the checks on, put some respect on. Me music, the lyrics are my weapon. Turn the negative into a lesson. Give the youth some money, some progression. A little session, easy tension. No, so the thing go on nice, alright. Cool and calm, yeah, we there. Give thanks to a life for my prayer. Skunk on the beat like Slayer. OT in the street with no strayer. Don't think for a minute that we fair. Cause the energy, it too way up. Watch your back, never down, yeah, we stay up. Chillin' on the top, Himalaya. Cool and calm, yeah, we're there. Give thanks to a life from a prayer. Skank on the beat like Slayer. Out here in the street with a strayer. Don't think for a minute that we fair. For the energy, it too way up. Watch your back, never down, yeah, we stay up. Chillin' on the top, Himalaya.
One and only. Try not to let your heart get in the way. And we're just like night and day. And often I wanna stray. The reason I wanna stay is something I can't explain. You the best, you the best, you the best, can't control me. Yeah, you know, yeah, you know, yeah, you know. I sweet and loco. Play with my mind and I go loco. Take time, just take it easy. You know, I sweet and loco. Yeah.
And welcome back to Island Girl Talk. Guys, I'm your host, Krystal Khayne, with our other host,
Trinidad Shawna,
and our other host,
Emotional Neicy.
Emotional Neicy. Oh gosh, guys, if you're just joining us, today is MACO Wednesdays, right? We're minding each other business today, and we are allowing y'all to mind our business too. So we are asking, personal questions, would you rather questions, yes, no questions, in an attempt to have you guys know your hosts a little better, right? So, Emotional Neicy had a little moment, It was nice.
Listen, let us just get that out. We're not going to let that name stick.
Yeah. Joke of the moment.
Emotional Neicy beat up Queen. We have yet to find one for me, but I'm sure we go find one.
Yeah.
They could be plenty,
beat up boss.
right?
On lockdownable, Chris.
On lockdown, right? There you go. I just want to turn it over quick to the chat room before we continue, though. Tevin says, have a great show, guys. I gotta go. Shadi said, if you weren't in your current career, what do you think you would be doing? I think that's a good question.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
Good question.
Who wants to go first?
I'll keep it short and sweet. Marketing.
Yeah.
In some business organization, somewhere up on the corporate ladder, doing marketing in a big way.
Yeah. Well, I can't say marketing because I do marketing as well, so it is current. But for me, law. Like I like to talk, so I'll argue a point. Listen, law. I would have been a really good lawyer.
Yes,
because I go to the research and so law.
Psychology.
Oh yeah.
Right? Makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I would have been damn good at that.
Oh, you think I could be a pastor?
Yeah, law. Law.
Think I could be a pastor?
I could see you as a youth pastor. No, but for real, like a real relatable youth pastor. Yeah. So for me, law is a must.
Yes. Mick says, damn, 2 yes and 1 no. That's for what, boy? That was
either the aliens or
yes.
One or the pineapple, something.
Nick Lord put a message and then he deleted it.
We don't do that over here.
It say the Lord saw, Jesus saw what you right there.
What you right there.
And then Lendell Valdez says, nice to meet this program. Well, welcome to you, Lendell. So we're gonna continue. What you have for us, Shawns?
Well,
we're going into the
would you rather segment.
Right.
So it's either this or that. Right. So let's go. You ready?
Yes.
No, we're not.
Let me keep this one. Let me make the first one a little bit more light, right?
Okay.
Only be able to wash your hair
Would you
twice.
rather?
Yes.
Would you rather?
Only be able to wash your hair twice, or
in your life?
No, for the entire year.
Okay.
Right. Or be able to just check your phone once for the day.
Once for the day, like per day. Wash your hair twice for the year or check your phone once per day?
I would rather wash my hair twice for the year.
Check
I
my
need my
phone
phone.
once.
I would go where they wash your hair twice because actually a fun fact, like your hair actually grow faster when you just let it do its thing.
Protective hairstyle.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
I feel like because
wouldn't
I would
work
want to
for me.
challenge myself to the discipline with your phone. Like I feel
Yeah.
like I could be addicted to my
Yeah.
phone. A lot of things I do on my phone, so I would go with the phone.
Yeah.
Because I want to challenge myself to become that person who phone could be like in a corner somewhere and you're living your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would initially like that, but my skin isn't set up like that. So I'd probably have a rash all over and
By the
Oh.
forehead. Yes,
yeah.
that is. I would get
So
it.
I have no choice.
Worth
wash.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next one. Ready?
Okay, you have one?
No, you go.
Would you rather? Would you rather to only be able to communicate with animals, or to only be able to communicate with people from another country?
Like a different language or
Yeah.
kind of thing. People,
I would rather communicate with animals.
I
Yeah,
know
me
Chris was
too.
gonna say
Yeah,
that.
me too.
Wait.
Think
That'd
about
be
it.
cool.
That's what
Yes.
I'm saying. You could talk to snakes and spiders.
No, but I had a lead with the snake
And
too.
tell them don't
Even
bite
if I
you.
can, I don't want them around.
Yeah, but if you could communicate
I think I was supposed to say that earlier. Like snakes is my thing. Like how
Yeah.
cockroaches, like
Right.
snakes is mine. Anyway,
But you could tell them, hi, I don't like y'all, so I'll give y'all a corner across there and you'll leave me here. That's the good thing about being able to
yeah, the
communicate.
animals. I always liked Dr. Dolittle, and I always felt like listen, that would be real cool if I could talk. Yeah, so the animals. And now think about it, my inner child coming
Right?
out. My inner child coming
What
out.
you'll rather comment and see what science said. She said wash your hair.
I have one.
With
What? Why are you
But she
bringing
said
it?
somebody outside of people outside of the country. That means you could already.
Yes.
That means you could already talk to people in your hometown. It's just.
We
Listen, I want to communicate with animals.
going
Period.
wherever the animals is. I have one.
Yes.
Would you rather be able to read someone's mind or control their mind?
I would rather read their mind.
Same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to
Read.
control anybody.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
where?
they read. Because I feel like I like to ask people where you're thinking and people be like nothing. I feel like they're always thinking stuff. You know? So
Even
I want
if
to
you-
know where
Exactly.
you're thinking.
And even if you know what they're thinking, you can still maneuver.
Yes,
your
so I want to
things
know.
in
I
your
want to know.
favor
Like,
still.
yeah, I want to know.
So that's
I
a
wanna
method
know.
of control as well. But I
Yeah.
don't want
I wanna
to,
know.
control what people actually think.
Yeah. They read.
You Sean's?
Would you rather? So I do not artists here, right? Random artists. Would you rather have sex with voice in secret, or not have sex with voice but everyone thinks you did?
In secret.
Read it over. Would you rather have sex
with voice in secret.
The soca artist voice.
Yeah. You do not artist.
Or
don't.
Or
but
don't have
Unless
everybody
people
thinks
thinking
you
you
did.
did. Nah, I rather.
Jeez Louise.
And his surname is St. Louis. Jeez Louise. Aaron St. Louise.
I would rather have sex with him in secret.
Yeah, I don't see the need of people thinking I did something that I didn't do.
Okay.
So,
But
and then
that's
for
right
me
as well.
personally, like my sex life or non-sex life is my business, and it still will be private knowledge. So even if it's voice or somebody that nobody knows, it's still gonna be private.
Yeah.
You know.
I
So
agree
yeah,
with
the
that as well.
private.
Sure. But for the record, I don't want to do it. So just voice nice and thing, but no. I don't want to do it.
I think we should do a kill, marry, and sleep with.
Yes.
Soca artist edition.
Oh, cool.
Kill, marry, sleep with soca artist edition.
Oh
So we're
my
going to get 3
gosh.
names. Before the segment done, we're going to get 3 names and let's ask each other the same question
Okay.
with 3 artists.
Okay.
Right? Okay, cool. We can't use voice.
Who's next? Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get a juicy one, right? Or maybe a gross one. That's not. All right, I'll ask a spicy one. Okay?
I'm frightened.
Here now, man. I need some time. I need some time.
Okay, well, I
so
just
many.
chose a random one.
Okay,
a simple
okay.
random one. Would you rather have a pause button for your life or a rewind button?
A rewind button?
Yeah.
Pause or rewind? I think rewind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I make a mistake,
I
I'll
would
get a
go
do-over.
back and
I don't want to pause anything.
All right. Yeah. Agreed.
Okay, I have one. It's not a spicy one again.
Okay.
Would you rather live another 100 years with your body in a state of perfect health,
Right.
or just age normally as you're doing now? Would you rather live another 100 years with your body in a state of perfect health, or would you rather just age normally?
I'll have to go with the first one. You know.
First, I want life.
Yeah.
And perfect health too.
Perfect health.
Life.
Yeah, I don't mind living long
life,
as long as I'm healthy.
That's more wisdom, more knowledge, more thing to experience. Boy.
I have one. Would you rather be the richest person in the world or the smartest person in the world?
Smartest.
Smartest.
Because if
Why?
you're smart, you could get rich still.
It have real smart people out there who not rich.
Nah,
No, but if
don't
I'm
worry.
the smartest, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna figure that shit out.
Yep. I would rather be the smartest person in the world.
Smartest or richest.
On the flip side, think of it like this: you're extremely rich, and I don't want to use the word blonde, but
because the money could just go. Yeah, the money could just go.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
like
smart.
pointless.
Quick pause for this.
Yeah.
Sheely says, rewind button for the win. She
Yeah.
rewinded. Carrie Ann says rewind too. Sade Pollard says, I will live another 100 years.
Yes.
You know, Science says rewind button. Sheely said that next 100 years gonna be so lonely though. Facts, but of course, you know,
gonna make it work.
friends.
Okay, little boy.
Sheely said if everyone else around you dies now. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't even think about.
have to
We
hide
had to
behind.
make new friends.
Yeah. Nick Lord says, give me the 100. Yeah. Let me just go back a little bit. Science says she would wash her hair.
Right. Yeah. I've
Right.
read that before.
Hold on. Lendell says, I learned a lot from this program, but one question though. What is the one thing that you could not overcome without prayer? Bro, that's a deep question.
Not overcome it.
And we obligated to answer. He says, what is the one thing that you could not overcome without prayer? Negativity from people, boy. That's for me.
Negativity from people.
Negativity. Like, see when somebody just projecting and spewing
Yeah.
hate and negativity and stuff your way, and you just feel like defenseless. Like, prayer is literally my shield, my sword. Because it happened, you know what happened just the other day.
Yeah.
And someone, told us something about our platform right now
Yeah.
in a negative way, and it did something to me, and I literally had to deal with it with prayer and meditation and chatting it out. Yeah, I need prayer to deal. Rebuke it.
For me, I feel like protection. I feel like the way how the world is, it has so much change. Like you could be here 1 minute and literally, and I feel like that covering with prayer really does work. Like sometimes you feel like you're probably about to go something and you just feel like you get vibes, like that, like little inklings like that, and then after you realize, okay, well, something probably happened there, you was going to pass in the same place at the accident, things like that. I feel like for me it's just like knowing that you're covered, knowing that you was protected, because you could now pass a place that had an accident and you was literally right there and could have been a part of all of that. I feel like for me I always feel protected, and that's because I pray and my mommy praying and everybody praying, so I feel like I always feel this kind of sense of, I wouldn't say like invincibility, but I just feel like I'm covered once I'm trying to do the right thing. I feel like I'm covered.
I could relate with that, so I'll stick with that one as well.
Okay. Science says wash my hair. Carrie Ann says animals. Science says animals too. Right? Red. Or read. What were we talking about with read? Can't remember. Yeah.
Or read minds.
Read minds. Good. Sheely says, where will they get that question from? Voice she say, Shawna.
It was an actual question
Shawna's.
that I found, and you had to insert like an artist or something. So just inserted somebody that is relevant at the moment.
Let me just continue real quick.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Shade said, would you rather be rich but hated by many, or poor but loved by everyone? That's a good one, Shadi.
That is a nice one. I think
I don't want to be hated by everybody.
Neither.
Because then I wouldn't have any friends. And what's the point of all the riches if you have nobody to share it with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor but loved by everyone.
Because
then you always have people who are willing to help you out if you need it.
And everybody will just use you for your money.
That too. Yeah.
Because nobody likes you anyhow.
And you can't even buy them.
Lendell says, hope to meet you all one day. Oh,
Yeah,
We're going to be having an Island Girl Talk meet and greet in Trinidad. I just joking.
It's such a good idea.
Soon, but we will be having, we have
more like
pop-up
an
stuff.
event.
Yeah,
Yes.
pop-up stuff.
A small event.
She leaves says, Krystal, we blind to the haters. Or whatever Cullibud said.
Yes,
You're damn
I'm
right.
blind to.
And then Carrie Ann says, praying is life. Literally life, huh?
Yeah.
And that's it for now. What we
I
have?
had one
Any
other
other would you
lost it.
rather?
Oh, yes. Would you rather go on a long AF road trip with your ex or your enemy?
My ex.
I would,
Yeah.
my ex.
Yeah.
I
live and
have
hate.
some of my exes have become some of my good friends. I won't say best friends,
same-
but good
same
friends.
here.
I can't say the same, but I would take any one of my exes over an enemy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, it was something spicy.
Oh gosh. How about weird?
Okay, yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
I'm missing my paddles, missing my paddles.
Would you rather never have a life without air conditioning or never be able to use deodorant? I would.
No deodorant for me because I literally don't I don't have any stuff.
I
No,
would
for
rather
real.
live a life without air conditioning.
Yeah, like
Nah, I'm not a fan of AC, but I just need the option of it there if I'm hot and sweating in the apartment. I just need the option of it there, and because
not a
I
fan
don't
of
have
AC.
Odo.
Odo.
I could take that. I literally can.
Okay.
Yeah. Lucky.
Should
Shawna?
we go into the other
Shawna, what you taking?
questions, or you want another
Did you answer
answer? What I
You're
prefer
not
without AC.
without AC?
Yes.
Yeah. Why your deodorant?
Some
Yeah.
people need some deodorant.
I dancing and saying, oh gosh.
Just I believe.
As a naturalist.
Sometimes I leave home and I forget to put on deodorant and it's a panic.
Nah. I never had a misuse. Never.
Carrie Ann says poor. Shilly says, if you're going to live for 200 years, you can be rich because you're going to outlive them anyway. Good point. Science says poor. Nick Lord says, I'll enjoy the hate in my G-Wagon. I mean, okay. Technically, Keon says, technically, if you're poor but loved, you won't be poor. You won't be that poor because people will always be willing to help you. See? Same thing I said.
Nice. That's a
Science.
nice spin.
Yeah, Science says X. And then lastly, Lendell says, what advice do you have for women protecting themselves over social media? Protecting themselves from what exactly?
I guess it's probably the negativity or the comparisons or, feel things like that. Like what's some of the qualms you get with social media?
I would say just ignore the haters and keep it classy,
Yeah.
Ignore the haters, keep it classy and, because there's nothing you could do about
Somebody
hate
will
on
always
social
hate.
media.
Somebody will
No, but
always hate.
I think you kind of create your space on social media. People just think that you're on social media and just have to accept whatever is there. Like there's something called blocked.
I don't block nobody as well.
And on top of that too is like you get to follow who you choose to follow. You can make your profile private. Like you could create a space, a safe space for yourself on social media. Like I've never really had negative experience with social media because I don't follow stuff that doesn't point to my soul, and I won't have people around who pulling away from that. And if you're coming at me, I never really had to deal with that. It had a time somebody came under one of my videos. I was singing and somebody was commenting negative. I didn't even have time to see it. I saw people in my comment section defending me before I could even reach to it. You understand? I think it's the energy that you give out is what you kind of get back.
Yeah.
So you kind of create your space in
And,
social media.
and especially if you recognize that a lot of times people come from a place of what is the word when they reflect their own.
Yeah, they project this stuff on you. Yeah.
So it's not even a big deal anymore.
It doesn't. I really don't be
But
affected with
once you're
social
in the
media.
public eye, because artists and stuff, as much as they would try to create a safe space for themselves, you'll excuse me, I have Invisalign, so sometimes I sound like it's a little bit tighter. But I'm not, okay? Somebody asked me that the other day, you have a lisp like me? I said,
I
no,
thought so at first, but
I don't have a lisp. I have these plastic things on.
Invisalign for the win.
Yeah, you're saying with the artists.
So it's not really in their fitting to try to create a safe space because they're already open to the public. But I think it's just how you react to the information.
Yeah,
That people who not nowhere close to accomplish as many of these successful people have the most to say. Yeah.
Facts.
So
I
sometimes
really
you just
don't
let it
see
slide.
negativity as like before. It had a point in time in my life I could only see the negative. Now when people do certain things, I see their pain. I see like for you to take the time to message something and press send, and it's so hurtful. Like you know much pain you are having you to send that out into the world. I just want to pray and hug you, Dread.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Science says she needs her deodorant. Drea the Great says, would you rather know when you're going to die or how you're going to die?
Oh gosh.
That's not.
That is a tough
Let me meditate
I know.
on this.
I feel the when, because if you know the how, you want to know, oh, it's today, it's tomorrow.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I don't even want to know. All I need to know is that it's not going to be painful.
Because if you know,
so I guess I think
I'm overthinking. But if I know I'm going to die from an accident, I'm going to be so careful on the road. Or if I'm not going to die from like a stroke or something, I'll stop eating salt. Like suppose we could change.
You reminded me of Final Destination when they cheat that and then that come.
I would rather know how, because I really don't want to know when. Because when the day comes, I'm waking. Oh no, I don't need that in my life, in what's left of my life.
I feel the how. So like if you I feel the how. I can't know the date because I would be March the 20th. You know, like
I think I'll go with when.
Yeah.
Nah, the how for me. I want to know
I'll go
how.
with when.
I had a conversation with God, and I was like, I just needed to not be painful.
Yeah.
Take me in my sleep. Just take me peacefully in my sleep.
If I know I have
or
2 more years,
instance, you just
I don't want a painful death.
Yeah, so figuring out how you're gonna die might be painful in itself. But if I know I'm gonna die 2 years from now, then I can say, Shawna, you have 2 more years.
Live it up.
Live it up. Do X, Y, Z. Go all out. Whether it's spirituality, whether it's going after your business. I'll be fear free. I only have 2 years anyhow.
So why don't do that now? Why we don't do that now just because it's life? We always think we have time.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. But
that's good. That's
knowing their actual that they can do a...
Yeah, that's mental. Yeah. Nah, I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that at all.
All right. They have some good questions, you know.
You come in good, boy.
Carrie Ann says she would rather know when she's going to die. Larry says when he's going to die. Science says she would rather know how she's going to die. Larry says, do you have any likes that other people may think is weird?
Rom-coms.
Rom-coms? People don't think that's weird.
Jam and cheese on cricks.
Jam and cheese.
Even
that
on
sounded
bread.
like it go taste good though.
It's great.
Drea says she'd rather know when to.
Okay.
But let's answer Larry's question.
What's the question again?
Do you have any likes?
Anything that you like
that other people might think is weird?
I eat bread, jam, and cheese.
I eat raw macaroni.
But
that's because of my anemia. Like I like to eat stuff that crunch. Anything I can get a crunch with. So I used to eat a lot of raw rice. And they also said, I think when I went to a nutritionist, she says like an iron deficiency kind of thing.
Raw rice.
Anything with a crunch. So raw rice, raw macaroni. Yeah.
I like to eat
pasta raw.
Outside of eating, I can't even think of things that I like.
I like to eat whole cucumbers. I mentioned that to you.
That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, that's not a bad thing.
That's healthy. I want to eat raw whole cucumbers.
People like to cut it up. I find that is a waste of time. What else do I like that people think is weird, boy? I like to do this. Because my nose here has no...
Oh, I like to play with my navel. Like, I play with my navel. Wiggle. Like, it used to be something to put me to sleep when I was younger. You know, people suck finger.
This is what I do to put myself to sleep.
That's weird.
Because my nose has no cartilage. It's very soft. I'll let you all feel it later.
Okay.
She let us feel it.
It feels so good.
So my thing is the navel. Like, I wiggle. And I'm sorry, I say that. I apologize to my brothers and sisters.
Wiggle.
I wiggle their navel as well when we are smaller, and it take it out of the socket. So they have outside navels.
Oh no.
And mine in.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Yeah, I like to wiggle.
Y'all
Navel,
remember
like
that?
play with your navel. And now that I pierce mine is extra. Like,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Now I wiggling under the table.
Sheila said she loves jam and cheese on Cricks.
I had to try
She thought she was the only one. Strawberry jam. Nick Lord opening here, I big so. Science says she likes raw onions. Wow. I mean, it kind of have a sweetish kind of taste
No,
before
it
the rankness
don't.
comes in.
No, take that one by yourself.
Crystal Field says, I'm now joining ladies. Kind of late, but I'm here. Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
Yes, continue, Jones.
I was gonna ask
Raw
something.
onion? I don't
Have
even
any
like
more
onion in
questions, or that was it?
food.
No more for now.
Y'all have any habits? Bad habits?
Like
Bad habits. Like,
along the line of what?
Yeah.
Anything just a bad habit that you recognize as a bad habit? Okay, so I do this thing where
I can't tell my bad habits.
I could tell y'all mine and y'all will agree when I say it.
Okay, let me hear.
I have, this is actual psychology thing that I realize is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm somebody that you call a time optimist. Let me tell you what it is. See the people who always late? And they always think that they have time, like they could, like something that would take like an hour, you could do it in 15 minutes. Like Google the term time optimist. That is what they call those people that always think they have time.
And then they run out of it.
Yeah, so you always late, but it's not because you don't respect people's time, or you always think that you could do stuff in a shorter time than it would take.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I feel she gave me a reason for certain things.
I'm telling you, like everybody who knows me know that I'm always late.
Yeah.
And I was like trying
gosh.
to understand what it is. And I Googled and it says an actual thing, like they call it time optimist.
Okay. All right.
And you know, that was a funny thing to me because it's like, but she says she's so into time management. Why is she always late? So, you know?
I'm into time management with tasks.
with
Yeah.
tasks.
But when it comes to me and movement, I thinking, okay, yeah, that is 15 minutes and it's like a half an hour. And yeah, that is a 20 minutes to reach and it's like 45 minutes. You
yeah.
understand what I'm saying?
Okay, Miss
Yeah.
Time Optimist.
Yeah.
Mine is okay. This is really weird, but I have like a habit for smelling everything, right? So I would in public too. Like I don't even recognize it. My friends are like, "You need to stop doing that." So I would like scratch my head,
Oh,
smell
gosh.
it.
No.
I touch my skin, smell it. You bring me food, I want to
Smell it.
Smell it. Like it's so horrible, but like I must smell everything.
I get it.
No, that's so
I get
impolite. But yeah, I can't help it. See? Yes. Still Googling time optimist. You know?
It's a thing.
I like to smell people too, even if they're smelling bad.
Oh, I have one I now remember. My best friend could attest to this because she was the one who showed me it like since we were doing A-levels. So this
Right.
years ago. Apparently, I have this thing where I just be like walking randomly and I'll grab my boobs like this. Grab my boobs. And not in a sexual way or anything,
grope
guys.
yourself?
No, it's not even in a sexual way.
Yeah.
It's like, this is funny. I was one of those late bloomers.
Right.
So like when we were in school and like the
I'm
girls
still
that were
blooming.
in like training bras and stuff, I had nothing.
So
Like
you're
we
just
in
are
the
they there?
changing room and people were in bras and spandex and I was in vest because I had nothing. So when I did start to get boobs, I was just like real.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
finally here.
So
So
sometimes you just want to
I
make
just
sure
be
they're still
grabbing
there.
it, like, and my girlfriend used to be like, "Why you always grabbing your chest?" And then sometimes unconsciously we'll be doing things, and my hand would just reach there, like it's separate from my body, where my hand would just grab, and she'd be like, "You're doing it again, and we in public."
Maybe subconsciously you just want to remind yourself that they're actually there.
Yeah,
I wish
need
I
to
had that
cut
struggle.
I always grab.
I have mines didn't bloom, guys.
All right, we have questions from people giving us questions, y'all. Well, Nick Lord says he likes mayo and fries, right? To
Not
eat.
bad.
No,
bad,
actually
yeah.
pretty
But I want to
tasty.
cheddar cheese and jam
Yeah.
and cricks.
Shade says, if you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life,
Pizza.
what would it be?
Pizza with pineapple.
Nah,
Wow.
feels-
Pineapple, ham,
feels sick too.
cheese, and dough. Yeah. Pizza. Oh, our roti. Pizza or roti between those two.
It would be my grandmother's
I like
split
that
peas
too.
and rice and pigtail cook up with a nice veggie tossed salad on the side.
I think the okra rice, boy. You know, the kind
Okra
of
and rice.
yeah.
I didn't want to hear the word okra rice.
I like my grandmother used to cook wicked split peas and rice cook up with pigtail, and even though I'm not on meat anymore, but if it's to eat for the rest of my life, I will choose that.
pizza. But I guess I'll go with the roti. 'Cause I wouldn't do fast food every day for the rest of my life. As much as I love it. So roti. And it must be the widespread of it, like the roti, the anchar, the meat, the chana, the roti.
Yeah.
Give me my roti.
Everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
roti.
good.
Drea says, should I keep cutting you?
No.
Drea says, what are you ladies' zodiac signs? Leo.
We
Let's
know
start with
that
Leo.
Leo is the
There it is. I mean, isn't it obvious?
Yeah. Leo people are nice. They take
I'm a
it.
Sagittarius.
Yeah, I am between two fire signs. I am here grounded on the earth, Capricorn. January 1st. I'm a little different from the other Capricorns because I'm the first.
So what does that mean to be a Capricorn?
It's a earth sign.
it's a
So they say it's like a grounded, calm personality. I mean, some of my friends friends will disagree because I could be a little bit crazy, but I'm really calm.
But the thing is, when I was into astrology, it have different things. Like it have it had different signs. Like so, you could be like a Capricorn, but your rising is in something else, and your moon in this.
Yeah.
So I'm not that versed in it, but I know like you could have one dominant trait, and then you could have like subtle where you go in and out of. So yeah, I rep for Sag. Like I really embody. I like everything about a Sag. I feel like I've seen
Sag
that.
Are you November or December?
December, the 4th, the same day with Jay-Z and Tyra Banks. So I was destined for greatness. Right, I was destined for this life.
Yes.
Yeah, but December, 4th. Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like for what they say Sagittarius people are, I can't disagree.
Yeah. Same with Leo.
Good and the bad.
Yeah, even when they get, and they even say we are natural optimists, down to time optimists.
Yeah.
Like we naturally that's positive and optimistic and the social butterfly friendly. That person, I see that in myself. And when it comes to hard working and that kind of independence and loyalty and I'm very sensitive at times.
Yes. No, don't worry. Make it rain. Same with Leo. I mean, yes, we vain and we like ourselves and all that jazz, but that's just the fluff part. But when it comes to generosity and standing up for people, especially people who can't stand up for themselves, and being hard up on the outside, but soft and mushy on the inside, it's all very real. I would say that I'm not a sensitive person because I don't really take what random people say to heart. But if it's coming from someone whose opinion I value, very sensitive. Okay. So Katie C's in the house.
Katie!
She says, real MACO when people today.
She says, I'm super busy day-to-day queens, but I've been locked on, still listening to everything, sending love. Tuna sandwich dipped in fruit punch.
What?
That is different. I have to try that.
Me too.
Tuna sandwich dipped in fruit punch.
Katie, you're coming over, so for you to make that for me.
Dip it?
Feel that will taste good.
I feel like if you eat it and then just drink the juice after, why we have to dip it? Why? Our technical guy is like, what?
I can picture it. I feel I will try that. Drea the Great says, I have to smell everything too. My bad habit is biting the gums off the inside of my cheeks since I'm small and I don't know how to stop.
I used to bite my nails a lot, but now I do.
If my grandmother was here, she would say, but is a cow or what? You're chewing your curd. Is it chewing your curd or your curd or something? Yeah, I get that, Drea. Science says 1 meal, fried rice, stewed chicken, and potato salad.
Get you.
Okie dokes.
She get you in the life.
Drea says, Shadi, I'd eat doubles for the rest of my life. That's real grease, girl, Drea.
I was saying, when I saw the pizza, I had to take it back because I was like, nah, my body again, no nutrition.
Yeah. Sheely says doubles for me too. Science says she's an Aquarius. Kirby, hi Kirby. She's she just came in. She said, designs stalking brings closure. I think she's now watching the show back. Or maybe is it playback already? Or
Let me click on.
I'm not sure. Crystal Field says she's a Scorpio. Lendell says I get along with all Sagittarius because they treat me well.
Yeah.
Hey?
We do.
Sheely says she's a December Saggy, and she said we all crazy.
Yeah.
And that's it for
Kirby
now.
Young. That's actually a guy.
Kirby.
Yes.
Kirby, we'll be talking about you soon in next week's episode. Never fear. That's it for the chats.
Yeah.
So, guys, you realize it is now 2:11. We have 4 more segments to do.
All right.
I think our audience get to know us pretty well a little bit. Guys, we're going to do another episode of this in the future, so don't worry.
Yeah.
But we have to end it with our kill, marry, kill.
Yes,
and
we have for us.
Okay, so what it is? Marry, kill, marry.
And have sex with, sleep with.
Yeah. So kill, marry, sleep with. Okay. And the artists are Lyrical.
Whoosh.
Kess.
Uh-huh.
Y'all give me another one. Lyrical. We already use voice, so Lyrical.
International one.
Give us one.
Soca artist. Lyrical, Kess, and give me somebody. Why would nobody else come into mind?
I don't know who to think about.
Ananias.
Give us one.
Give me somebody.
Ding dong.
Come on. Yes. So, okay. Lyrical.
Kess. And Viking Ding Dong. So the game here is that Neicy she wants to end with is
boy.
We have to list 3 names and we have to say who we will kill, who we will sleep with, and who we will what?
Yeah, marry, kill.
Who we will marry, who we will kill and who we will sleep with.
And each one has to get a representation.
Yeah, for marry, kill, sleep with.
Who's going to go first?
Krystal.
All right.
So Lyrical, Kess, and Viking Ding Dong.
Oh gosh. What jail is this? I will marry Lyrical. Oh yeah, Lyrical, nice one.
These are fighting words.
Lyrical is
These are fighting words.
Vincent?
No, that is Skinny.
Oh guys, Skinny, fabulous. Well, okay, I know who it is.
Okay, I could calm down.
I'm marrying Lyrical.
No, these are fighting words.
I gotta sleep with Kess. But then Ding Dong might be a bop, you never know. He might be a bop to watch him slide.
So you're killing Ding Dong?
I say, and you never know. I might sleep with Ding Dong instead and kill Kess.
You had to fix it. You had to fix it.
I will marry Lyrical, sleep with Kess. I'm sorry, Ding Dong, but I'm killing you. Yeah, I'll kill Ding Dong. Oh gosh. Chubby fellas need love too,
Yeah,
Ding Dong, cute,
I think it'll be the same thing for me.
Marry.
Lyrical.
Why are you
sleep with? Ananias, Ding Dong is cute. He is. I'm not ashamed to say that.
Yeah.
He's a cute fella. He's very good looking. But because he have a little bit of extra weight on him, he's a cutie. Yes.
Yeah,
we need to get a mic for you, Ananias. Ananias is our tech guy in the back, and he is dropping some words right now. We had to get a mic for you, eh?
So you do the same thing?
Extremely funny.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I've seen interviews and stuff with him and interacted with him.
Yes.
He's very funny, and I like
hilarious.
Type.
And
that's what I'm saying.
You know what? Now I feel interchange.
No, you don't say what you say.
You see, to get some man that does make you laugh is everything, eh?
Yeah. So for me,
I feel I go marry Ding Dong.
For me, I
marry Ding Dong, sleep with Kess. And kill Lyrical. Sorry, Lyrical.
Listen, everybody know that I have been obsessed with Lyrical from ever since. Okay. But in the context of this, he definitely would get a jam. I don't think I would want him for a husband because I don't want to deal with like the woman stuff. I feel like
so you don't feel Ding Dong giving you a headache too?
Let me fit.
Ding Dong does get birds, I'm sure.
No, but I like. Oh, you make it. Oh, it's not that serious, guys. It's not that serious. So oh gosh, I feel like Ding Dong is very funny.
It is
very, very funny. And for me, like understanding relationships on a different level, like that longevity, you need a best friend kind of thing. Right. So Ding Dong, I'll marry Ding Dong because I feel like it has that bit of comfort there in terms of that's like the day-to-day stuff. I would jam Lyrical because I was wanting to be sorry, Kess.
You're killing Kess or Wash? Poor Kess. So that's it there?
Yep.
All right. Ding Dong. But he
like to play too much.
No, he's really funny.
He is. Funny. Yeah, I would laugh all day. I rather laugh. I rather man would make me laugh.
And another thing is, where's my love language?
Food.
You know he could cook, right?
Ding Dong could cook.
Listen, I don't follow Ding Dong on social media. No, Ding Dong must be throwing down in the kitchen.
Excuse
me. Laughing and eating.
Excuse
Come
me.
now, man.
Sounds like a win-win situation.
Lendell Valdez says, I'm a Virgo. Shirley says, Olia killing me. She's laughing her tail off, and Krystal is laughing her tail off. Guys, what do you think? Is that a wrap for now?
Yeah. I think it's
we
a wrap. We will have a part 2 of the MACO Wednesdays and get to know us. We'll be back with our yes nos.
You know, it'll be fun to have some people in studio.
Yeah.
Yes,
we want to
do it when we have
that
guests.
next time.
We'll put our guests in the hot box.
Sometime, yeah.
You know? So, guys, we're going to wrap up this segment, right? MACO Wednesdays, like the lovely ladies said. And we'll be right back, all right? We can't stick now because we pressed for time.
Yeah.
So, short break, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Keep it locked.
Come let me jam like lickety. Why never catch the feeling? Baby, you know what the deal is. I know a way to go in the mall for a vibe. I know you want to free it. All of the signs revealing. Don't let me waste the time. Come along for the ride. And before you know, yeah, it's up in the air. You back it up right there. Show me your love and bring that waste to mine. Oh, you're pretty like shine up in my face when you laugh at me. Your body tight, you it off for me. Fall in our best line and give thanks for life. Yeah, and we go down like licky-ticky, 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 licky-ticky. We have a style like licky-ticky, 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 the way she go like licky-ticky, 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 licky-ticky. Come and we jam like licky-ticky, licky-ticky, licky-ticky. That's the vibe, yeah. That's the vibe, come get it, yo. Hit me with the one drop and let it go. Anywhere you girl, them a dead there, yo. We're in your area, oh, I. So baby, come, let we live it up. Tell me when you wanna build it up. Let's get hotter, send it up. You know we like that, yeah. Cause we vibe on top. Yeah, we play every day. And we don't stop. Cause we got love to share, yeah. Oh, nah. Girl, you are the one, say me ready, yo. Come here for the rum and the rendezvous. Keep it for me nice and steady, yo. And we got jam like licky-ticky, 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 licky-ticky. We have a style like licky-ticky, 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 the way she go like licky-ticky, 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 licky-ticky. Come let me jam like licky-ticky, licky-ticky, licky-ticky. That's the vibe, yeah. Chérie m'baka chez Dieu. Oti doudou m'baka chez Dieu. Me konta pou m'peo. Me konta pou m'peo. Chérie m'baka chez Dieu. Oh oui baby m'baka chez Dieu. Me konta pou m'peo. Me konta pou m'peo. Bend it up and take it. Your big fat bumper flick it. Baby, come get it. Baby, come with it. Put it on the rocks and send it. While on the waist, girl, bend it. Yeah, we rollin' with the vibe. I love it when you come alive, oh. And we go down like licky-ticky, 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 licky-ticky. We have a style like licky-ticky, 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 the way she go like licky-ticky, 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 licky-ticky. Come let me jam like licky-ticky, licky-ticky, licky-ticky. That's the vibe, yeah.
She's looking at me too, wearing all your shoes, tripping, staring at the moon. Why you had to leave so soon? When they took you away, the pain it stayed more than 1,000 days. Never walked away, and the feeling you gave me remains remains. Lift me up, you stay. Never walked away. Angels from above looking down, up from above. Take you up on a trip tonight, up tonight. Pictures looking at me too, wearing all your shoes, tripping, staring at the moon. Why you had to leave so soon? All the times that we shared, memories coming back again. Can't forget what we had, all the good and the bad. And I'm feeling so scared. Truth is that you're not here. Wish I could see you again. Just say when and where. Angels from above looking down, up from above. Take you up on a trip tonight, up tonight. Pictures looking at me too. I remember you, wearing all your shoes. I remember you, tripping, staring at the moon. I remember you, why you had to leave so soon. I remember you, angels from above looking down, up from above. I remember you, take you up on a trip tonight, up tonight. I remember you. I remember you.
Welcome back to Island Girl Talk, guys. That was Melly Rose that you were listening to with her new song, Amazing, right? And if you didn't know, Melly Rose is our Island Girl spotlight for today. We don't have her in studio today, but as you know, on Island Girl Talk, we like to big up our local artists, whether big, small, in between. You know what I mean? And we look forward to having her on the show sometime in the future.
Yes.
But for now, we're going to, give you guys a little bit of insight as to who Melly Rose is, how she came to be this wonderful artist and all that. So I have a little readout here, a little write-up, right? And we're going to tell you guys a little bit about Melly Rose. All right. So born Melissa St. Rose in Trinidad and Tobago, the songstress, fondly known as Melly Rose, is well on her way to achieving musical greatness. Like many musical prodigies, Melly Rose began singing at a tender age. She was just 6 years old when she joined the church choir. This molded her musical background and helped her hone her skills as a songstress. Melly's love for singing grew with her so much that at age 14, she migrated to the U.S. to attend the Baltimore School for the Arts in Maryland. She went on to the University of the Arts in Philadelphia and then to Morgan State University. Melly's educational background in music is accompanied by her studies in business. Her genre of music is a new fusion of international flavor that can be described as Afro-soca. Her affiliation with artists from the Caribbean islands, African continent, and contemporary American artists have all helped Melly Rose develop a unique musical style that is hard to miss or underrate. Growing up, Melly's musical influences varied, and so did the genres. Names such as Billie Holiday, Marvin Gaye, Two-Face, Sizzler, Machel Montano, Patrice Roberts, Marvin Gaye, and Chris de Burgh top her list of her influences in jazz, R&B, Afrobeat, soca, and reggae. And they have all come to be her loves. Her love for music while living in the USA subsequently led to the performing in various college shows across the USA and internationally, including Ghana. Melly's mantra is simply, music is me. It has been the one constant in her life among many changes, ups and downs. Recently, Melly took a leap of faith and moved back to Trinidad and Tobago to pursue music. This move really is a true representation of who she is, which is passionate, risk-taking, and dedicated. The transition has been best for Melly creatively. She has been consumed by creativity and has been associating with some of the best in the entertainment industry in the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. While she has her eyes set on so much more, you are definitely going to have to stick around to see what else is in store. And that is Melly Rose in a nutshell. Nice. We really look forward to seeing and vibing with her here in the studio in the future. But right now, we're going to play another song from Melly Rose. It's called What You Want, and it's featuring Second Star.
All right.
When you call me, I go pick it up for ya. Buy house
house and car laptop for you.
All right, guys, that was What You Want with Melly Rose featuring Second Star. Right? So that's it for our Island Girls Spotlight. Right about now, we had to move quick now because, we stay kind of long in the first two segments, yeah? So, in the meantime, we like to big up our local artists, big and small and in between. Melly Rose, big up you. And we're going to move on to our next segment. But before we go, here's just one more from Melly Rose, and it's called Smile.
Bring love to Carnivale, Carnivale, Carnivale. Smile, I need you, I need you. You're my love, you're all I desire, desire. Nothing could ever take me higher, higher. Oh, yeah. You.
And now it's time for my segment now. So I'm trying to get the Shawna-ness. Yeah. No, but it's right now it's all about Let's Talk Trends, where we touch on whatever is trending in the country, regionally, and sometimes internationally, but we know we try to rep for home. So right now, ladies, I want to talk about a topic that has been having the social media streets and the literal streets in an uproar. These gas prices watch Krystal going up as pressure. It came into full effect. It's been hinting for like a while now, and people were keeping their fingers crossed that the government might have, take back the decision and put something else in place. But as of yesterday, the gas prices went into full effect. Right? So just to give you all a little back end, in terms of the increase that we have been experiencing, gasoline prices went about $1 per liter, so it's now at $6.75. Super went about $1 as well, so it's now at $4.97 per liter. No, it went from $4.97 to $5.97. Diesel went up by 50 cents, so it's now up to $3.91, and kerosene moves up to $3.50. So now to fill up your gas tank, if you're accustomed to saying 100, well, I can't even say 100, because I think now it's up to like 150 or 200 to just fill it tank. Now you're going to feel.
And some of my friends who currently their tank is 260 before
and what
gas
you use?
prices. Super.
Right. So not only drivers being affected, or the taxi drivers, but it's also going to trickle down to the passengers, because if they have to pay more to fill their tanks, now they have to increase prices. And we just went through like a lot of prices being increased, because during the pandemic, when they had like the social distancing and they couldn't have filled the taxi to its full capacity, a lot of transport prices went up just to kind of offset that missing passenger. So I think with the protests, the government saying that it's needed, and that they're holding on to the fact that they're they're still like the second lowest within the Caribbean region, right? But everybody is feeling it. But paying attention to the comments and stuff in terms of like social media, what some people are saying is like when prices go up, the rich could still afford. Yes, they're feeling a pinch, but it doesn't affect them as much as it would affect the man on the ground who literally barely making the money to pay the passage at the end of the month or even to put gas in the car. And now you're carrying that up, you know? So I don't know, ladies, what is your thoughts on this? Because the government still can't even say if it's going to be the last increase. Remember, this is like the third one for the year with prices going up. So they can't even assure us that, okay, well, this is it. We could rest assured that this is where we're at. We could probably be back here in a couple of months again.
Yep. I had heard on the news yesterday, the head of the Drivers Association, whatever, I can't remember his name, but he was really going in on, you know, the rise in the price and stuff, and it is affecting people all over the place. And what gets me is there's always a domino or ripple effect, because like you said, all prices everywhere goes up. Right. Even at the grocery, what would normally cost me an easy $1,200 for the month, the same exact groceries is now we looking at over $1,700, approaching $1,800.
And you're not even seeing it. The thing is, you're not seeing it when you're purchasing. You know, it's like a $2 here, $5, and it's when you reach up to cash, everything just going up. It really, really ridiculous. And I think like everybody feeling it, we understand, and we know we're still coming off of a pandemic and whatnot, but the salaries stay the same, and in some cases the salaries cut. Because people working less hours because of shift systems and all these different things. Some places had to decrease their employment because just to meet overheads. So on our end, the spending is the same or even lesser. But when they go out there, the money not doing what it needs to do. You know.
I mean, hard time. I've not seen in my lifetime a price hike like this before, and certain establishments or businessmen or whatever, there's severe price gouging, because I've seen this just recently. At the pet store, there's sorry to sell. I'm not gonna say the name of the pet store. I love this pet store. Let's go and buy stuff for my birds. There's just a simple example because it happened yesterday. I saw that same pack of cockatiel mixed food, right? Just about 3 weeks ago for $23, right? Sorry, I saw it yesterday for $23, and I have a pack in my fridge still, and the price tag on it was $46.
Wow!
So 3 weeks ago I paid $46, right, for the same pack and size of cockatiel mix. They brought it back down.
Yeah,
you understand?
But there's
to $23.
Yeah, that's a whole 100%
so they have
markup.
it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Another example was at Massey stores. I like bran flakes. Right. I'm a boring kind of cereal person. I like my raisin bran flakes. That was like $20-something for a while. Right. Right?
Yeah.
And then they raised it even more, closer to 30. Then they bring it back down. Yeah. So my point here is the prices are fluctuating, and I want to know what is causing it to fluctuate. Who's the person in charge that is saying, okay, let it be $27 today, and then bring it back down to 23.
Who's deciding?
And then I saw the same brand flake, same box for 19-something, and then it went back up.
Sure, it wasn't close to expire.
Silk almond milk.
Yeah.
Right? 21, then it goes to 23. Now it's 25, and then it's 27.
26. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I have friends in the construction field, and they say it's the same thing. The prices are still skyrocketing. 1 week it's 5,000, and it's 13,000, and it's big jumps. Everything is just constantly changing.
I could even talk about like with the transport side, like when before like traveling, it would go up like $1 or $2. They're jumping from like wherever to like a $5 increase.
Yeah.
It's not even like $1 more. It's like a whole $5 increase. And my qualms with that is like they said it at the time when they did the increase was because of they had to make up for the passenger because remember you had to operate at 50% or 75%. Now that you're all back to picking up or your full load, why is the price still where it is? You all have the passengers now.
Exactly.
And now gas going up, and you're considering increasing the fare again.
So,
you know?
I mean, I always get worried when the price of gas goes up because I know everything else is going to follow.
Yeah.
You know, and basics too. Bread, milk, eggs. I mean, a carton of eggs is what, $50 now? You know,
Carton.
over $50. Yeah.
It depends
That's what
on
I
which
pay
ones,
for eggs.
Yeah,
Well, I
depends on
buy
which ones.
like
Between
12,
47.
12 and it's like $22.
Oh,
for
in
the
Massey stores?
Yeah, they have
no
those,
extra
they have
foods.
those,
Okay,
but
maybe I
if you
need to
get any
start shopping
large
at extra
ones, so
foods.
there are
Yeah.
certain eggs that you pay that a price for.
Yeah. Even water used to be like what, $25 a case,
Yep.
$30 a case now water.
Yes. All right, so yeah, that's what trending now, unfortunately.
Trending right now is these prices.
Yeah, let's talk trend supposed to be nice and light, but I mean in Trinidad.
we have to talk what the talk is.
You understand?
But you all think the protesting is going to help? Honestly.
I hope so, especially if they keep it up. I mean, we do have a tendency to get all riled up about things in Trinidad, and then,
And then,
9 days
yeah.
later, it's like it never happened.
Yeah.
So
Well,
let's hope.
fingers crossed, hopefully something comes into play, but everybody's feeling it, and honestly, I think the people on the ground feeling it a lot more.
All right, so that's it for trends.
Yeah, that's it for trends,
Yeah,
guys.
we'll wrap us up then, Anis.
Well, you guys, that was Let's Talk Trends. So we're about to move on to the Bacchanal segment.
Bacchanal.
And the only person who can deliver the Bacchanal is Shawna.
You done know.
So we
You done know. So, I'm not feeling 100% today, but we got to do what we got to do, which is talk the things.
Talk the things,
Talk
man.
the things. So this is the get through or gone through segment, right? So I always bring a scenario. You know how we do, and then after analysis, we decide if it is a get through or a gone through situation.
But you have to do it or you just do it, man.
Nah,
You know?
I tried my best.
It's a get through?
It's a
or
get
how I'm
through.
going through.
Right, ladies, handle me today. You'll have to pick up this slack today. Right. So here the scenario, guys. You're dating a guy, right? So he tells you the relationship that he is in with another woman isn't really that serious, right? So basically he's deciding now, I'm going to make the commitment to you. I want to date you exclusively. Yeah, so, life happens and you're on board. But here the catch now. He's still answering text messages from the other girl. He's still accepting the messages from her. So, of course, you told me you wanted us to date exclusively. So, what is going on? And then he says, well, she's really having a hard time accepting, the breakup or whatever. So, how do you feel about this? He didn't really give you any reason to believe he's cheating. But given these actions, is this a get through or a gone through situation?
I have questions. Right? Is an ex, right? How?
Well, it's not, who are you talking about? The girl?
Yeah, the girl who's
Well,
having the
remember,
hard
it's not
time.
necessarily an ex because it was probably somebody he was entertaining. That's
Okay.
why he mentioned to you, I was in a relationship, or according to Jada,
Somebody he was dating
an
previously.
entanglement, right?
Yeah.
Entanglement.
Right. So he was in an entanglement with this person, but he's basically letting you know it wasn't so serious to him anyhow. He probably didn't have any intentions of it going anywhere.
Okay.
So now he's wanting that with you.
He wanted an entanglement with you.
So he wanted the exclusivity
With you.
So
Okay.
you're in a real relationship with him now.
Yes.
It's
So
real
you
with him.
guys
Yes.
are in a relationship with him now.
Yeah.
A relationship.
But he's still
Yeah.
responding to her when she
Because
texts.
she's having a hard time with
So
the
she
breakup.
still wants him.
Yes.
But he feeling bad. So
to
he's
cut
allowing,
ties.
Yes.
So he's allowing access to himself by
You
this
see
girl
how Chris breaking it down?
he's allowing himself to still be accessible to
Yes.
this person
Who wants him.
obviously still wants him back, and he
Yes.
knows that she wants him back.
Yes.
And he's
he's
claiming
in a
that he
serious
don't want her
relationship.
back because
And
he's
he's
here
saying that
with
he-
us.
Right.
And he's in a serious relationship with me.
So do you think this is still his concern? That's the first thing I have to ask.
To his concern, what you mean?
I see Ananias, you need to chip in, you need to chip in.
Yes.
Do you think this is still his concern, that he has to care for her feelings or how she, or the fact that she's having a hard time
I'm
letting
having
go?
a hard time with this because on one end I would be
You having a hard time
no.
with this?
My thing is I like the fact that he is he concerned and considered
Yeah.
because I would like how if that
But that
end
wasn't-
bitter and he being a dick. If we were to go down that road, I would looking to see how you would treat me.
Right.
So on one end, I like the fact that you're concerned enough to not be to treat her bad.
Yeah.
But on the next end, boundaries. Boundaries.
Yeah, because it's okay to let her down easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to be
But
mindful
it
of her
cannot
feelings.
be ongoing.
That is the
you
thing.
put an end to it.
Yeah.
So there comes a time when you say once and for all, listen, I'm in a new relationship
Yes.
now. It is serious.
Yeah.
You can't keep texting me. You have to stop at this point.
Yeah.
And you're doing that not just because it's the right thing to do, yes,
But
and all
because
that, but you're doing that to respect me.
Yeah.
You understand? Because you're not
And
gonna
your
like it
relationship.
if
And the
some other
relationship,
man was calling me who liked me and I was in a little entanglement with, and they still, it's hard for me. I still need to hear your voice, and
Yeah.
as a
Nice
man,
face.
he's going to get upset.
Yeah.
So I think it boils down to just respecting the new scenario, respecting the relationship, especially if it is a serious relationship.
Yeah.
You cannot have this young lady still texting you, calling you, wanting your time. You know, splitting your time between me
And
and
the
another
individual.
woman who wants you.
Yeah.
You not respecting me, so you got to go. So it's
My-
a get through to me. I
got
gone
through.
through. Sorry. It's a obvious gone through to me.
My take on it is I will, because like I said, I've been in situations like this before, and I know my person, or I would have known my partner at the time, and I will allow a certain amount of leeway for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
That is the key.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
so
the
you
key.
feel free to message away, do what you need to do, and in some instances, they will even probably need to meet up, because in the past, when I was on the receiving end of the stick, as Neicy mentioned, my ex-boyfriend would have visited my home and said, Shawna, I had given you the opportunity to show me that this is what you wanted and you were not serious, and etc. etc. So I've decided now that I would give somebody else a shot who's actually
The
serious
closure,
about
y'all
me.
kind of
Right.
having closure,
So,
yeah.
to me, that was a respectable thing to do.
Yes.
And another woman may not necessarily agree and kick and make bacchanal for something like that.
Yes.
But if it's a mature woman, she's going to understand that that is somebody that you had history with.
And you care about
have
the
to-
person,
You
yeah.
have to do things the respectable way, right? Of course, you have to trust your partner, know your partner. So you would have a certain conversation. And
Yeah.
then go in there to flirt and do
Yes,
extra.
yeah.
But it will be a respectable conversations to tie the loose ends to both go your separate ways.
So that's
I don't have a problem with it once it's within a certain amount of time.
So just to add to your dynamic, I have experienced it on both sides. I've experienced the
Same.
guy who met up with the ex to close the door because she was trying to create bacchanal in our situation.
Right.
He initially did it unbeknown to me because he wanted to put it down, and then after when I realized like the bacchanal was dying out on its own, and I just thought it was a miracle, he let me know, no, it's so and so date when whatever, I organized meet up with her and had a conversation with her to wrap up our stuff.
Yeah.
And I did see a change in our dynamic. But I've also had the guy who never closed the door and entertained the ex, and every time we had issues, she was the in-between person, and then when he come back here, she's still in the petty, and you see that back and forth thing. I'm not dealing with that. So I would appreciate the fact that you are considerate enough to care about the person, because I would think if we were to end, you would give me that respect as well.
Yes.
If it's ongoing, I would tell you, deal with that, and when you have that sorted out, then come to me. I don't want to be
In
here
between that.
waiting to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I would say, okay, you need some time, you sort
You
out the
sort
thing. When
out.
that's sorted,
Yeah, check me back.
check me, but don't
Yeah.
have me here and telling me you need time to sort it out while I'm here.
No.
Figure that thing out before you even approach me.
Toxic-ish. I feel like our tech guy has something to say behind the
facial
scenes.
expressions.
He pull up the mic and say, yes. You have something to say?
What I would say is that if you, as a guy, right, need to still wrap up something with your last relationship, that means I ain't not ready for
You're
the next
not
one.
ready. Thank you.
Period.
Thank you.
And this is coming from a
guy.
A guy.
Period. Like that's just what it is, because the fact that you didn't wrap it up properly means that you still have work to be done in that
Yes,
area.
right.
And if you have work to be done and you're in a relationship, then you're wasting time, because
Indeed.
yes, as you say, you're splitting time with somebody
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
So that it ain't making no sense.
Well
That's
said.
just
Well
me.
said.
What I would say on to be a little bit on the safe, not even safe, that's devil advocating that. If you're single, you're talking to different people.
Yeah.
You're dating different people. So remember, it's not a relationship he just came out of. It's a situation where somebody he was entertaining. So I could understand how things could cross, right? Because you could be talking to multiple people at a time, and then you realize,
meet the person
hey,
that
I
you-
like you and I want to think. So now you had to kind of cut off all the other strings. But rightfully what you say. If you realize as a man, you're starting to lean here more, you had to start to wrap up that at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't come here and be telling
and
me
disrupting
you want
our
a relationship.
You know what that is?
And then while you're here trying to build something with me, you still had these strings dangling.
Exactly.
You know what that is sometimes?
What?
Fellas just want to have a cake. And
That is
eat
what
it.
I'm saying, because I have been in that situation
if
where
I
dude
see-
here and the girl is still have access, and as soon as we have a falling out, he
Go on, you know,
and
he don't miss a beat.
Yeah, and I'm like, no.
Nah, that's too much stress. By the
Yes.
time I see, like, I starting to take somebody seriously, everybody else getting the axe, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not nothing like
Yeah.
on that.
All right, so we had a clear gone through from Chris immediately. I think after conversation now I can say gone through as well. Neicy, what?
Yeah, it's a gone through. It's
Alright,
a gone through. I'm
What-
dealing with that.
And as I mentioned, for me, it is a gone through with a specific amount of time, given the scenario at hand.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with that
Constantly.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with
If
stuff
you
like that.
wrap
So
that up,
don't
within
even
that
come
time
here.
frame,
Yeah.
you
Then
have to go.
You gotta
Yeah.
bounce.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
bounce.
Bounce.
All right, so that is it for the get through or gone through segment. Guys, what we doing? We're gonna go straight into our...
Straight, because we press for time.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
do
All
the,
right, good.
Even give my
So,
little-
after the bacchanal, we have to take it down and wrap up the show with some good, nice energy and a nice quote. So, Neicy, you want to take us away?
yeah, I had to open up my thing.
I thought she's on it again.
I ain't soon. It's just so much
Yeah,
I think
she
I
just
had
preparing
opened.
and she was in the conversation so much so.
So you guys,
what she has.
are you ready for our
Of course.
let me
You
hit
ready?
it. I ready.
Right.
So you guys, we come during the week to give you a little advice and a little tip just to help you go
A
through
nice takeaway.
Yes.
the balance of your week, right? So now it's time for what, ladies? The Empowerment Minute. Woosa.
That was a nice woosa.
Yeah.
Yes, it felt
Nice
so
and relaxed.
like you breathe in and you breathe
I
out.
felt it.
So you guys, I just want to dive straight in. Today's show was so cleansing. So it was fun. I got a little emotional, but it was needed.
Yes.
And just to show you guys, we had layers. We had layers. So my quote today, and I think it's fitting, because sometimes when you're going through life, one moment you're up, the next minute you're down, and you're trying to figure out, I was just having a good day, I was just on a high horse, I was just, and you want to figure out how you could be fluctuating, and it doesn't be patient with yourself enough. And I want to give you the encouragement to reset, to readjust, to restart, to refocus, and to repeat as many times as you need to during this course of life. So when life comes at you, you have permission in any given moment, man, woman, cat, dog, anybody, to reset, readjust, restart, refocus, and repeat as many times as you need to. The only thing you're not allowed to do is quit on yourself.
I like that.
Right? Keep that in your mind. The only thing you're not allowed to do is give up and quit on yourself. Right? So we had to snap.
Snap. So
Right?
that,
So no matter where you're going through, even if you just had the perfect day today and then tomorrow you are emotional ball, don't let that navigate how you view yourself.
Right.
You're taking life as it comes. You're dealing with things on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes not even day-to-day, hour by hour, minute by minute.
Yeah.
And in every moment, you just, how we just woosa,
Yeah.
and just tell yourself you're hitting a reset button and you're going in again.
Right.
Yeah. So
excellent today. That's it for our empowerment minute.
that is it. Short
Nice
and
and
sweet.
Well, guys, before we nearing the end, but I want to just turn it over to the chats and just acknowledge our people first before we bounce. Right? It might go back a little in time. Larry was saying ding dong get through. Yes, he did. Stefan Subaru said hello, ladies. Hi, Stefan. Steph is like my brother. We used to sing in a local soca band back in the day.
I know Steph.
You know Steph, right?
Yes.
So that's my boy. Science says now taxi fees will go up as well, like you said, Neicy. And she also said he will get through once he keeps respecting her boundaries.
Okay.
Right? So that's it for the chat. Nice and short and sweet as well. And that's it, guys. It's a wrap. It's a wrap for today's show. for Island Girl Talk.
Yes.
We always sorry to go and all of that, but we are always here next Wednesday. Every Wednesday, as you guys know, from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m.
Yep.
Right? You guys realize by now how much we enjoy the show with you all, right? We love the enthusiasm. We love the support and the love that you gave us from day one. We like how interactive you guys are with us. And, we look forward to our Wednesdays just so that we can come and have a time with you.
And I must say that we are definitely enjoying the fact that the males are enjoying our show. Because we know it's a show for women and stuff, but the support we've been getting from the guys.
I feel I like it more than the women.
Yeah. The support we've been getting from the guys. And just to even add to that, you guys are in for a treat next week because we're back with another Guys Perspective. So we're going to have our in-house male guest who's going to be, helping us ladies understand men a little better. So, yeah.
That's right. So it's time to go. And we'll miss you all. And we'll be back again with some more juicy content for you all next week, like we said, with Guys Perspective, like Neicy said, and all that jazz. We're sorry to go, y'all. We're sorry to see y'all go, but that's how it goes, right?
But before we go, we have to tell them where they could follow us, Chris.
Of course. Well, you all see in the banner below.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right?
So you could follow us individually at Neicy Official,
Trinidad, Shawna,
and Sugarcane.
And you could follow Island Girl Talk TT on Instagram,
Facebook,
TikTok,
yes,
Facebook, right? And also subscribe to O.U.R. Radio FM and definitely check out our playlist. If you miss any episodes, what are you waiting for?
That's right. I was just about to say, if you're all just joining us, why are you always so late?
But luckily for y'all could go back and binge watch have a fun time.
Yes.
So definitely support, share you guys, tell your friends to tune in, and we'll be back next week. Share the live. We're trying to get our numbers up, and we appreciate the support.
And thank you once more for tuning in to and chiming in to Island Girl Talk, where women are free to simply be unapologetically. Bye. Keep it classy, guys.
For the food we reap from the land, and eyes behold the beauty. Okay. If I am really to share my story, they go tell me, boy, that can't be true. They don't know about my road to glory. They don't know the things that I've been through. When you watch my smile, don't think I don't know pain. And the sun will shine, but sometimes it will rain. Walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I go brave. And the whole way through, I give my thanks and praise. And that's why blessings and blessings are falling on me. 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 From a rise I'm morning, give thanks for my 2 foot and my 2 hands, for the birds that sing in the trees, for the food we reap from the land, and eyes behold the beauty. I'm a beautiful twin island. They go good and love Trinidad, Jamaica, Grenada, the whole Caribbean. Send me and keep me heart clean even when the world gets so cold and